Everybody, and welcome to Broscussions. Our cameras are messed up, but Dev is
We're
working
fixed.
on it.
We're
Everything is
fixed.
fine.
I
There we
clicked the
go.
wrong
We're all
thing.
out here. Wait, what's my man Nicholas? What are you sipping on?
We got a little fruit punch, got a little tequila.
Oh, let's
Feel
go.
good Wednesday. Feel good Wednesday.
Let's go. It's a wicked Wednesday. I love it. And that's we got some diversity this week, So we got our boy Nicholas on here. Say hi, Nicholas.
What's good? What's good? Happy to be here. Long time listener.
That's right. And then we got the guy that's right below me.
Same guy that's here every week, producer Dev. And above me and to the right, or kind of like northeast.
Whatever the hell it is. In the flesh, your boy Brad. We're here to talk March Madness.
Flesh. With his flesh.
What about March Madness?
We're here to...
Brad's
lose
betting.
money.
Hold on, give him a second.
I'm not betting. I'm just pulling
Oh.
out my thing so I can read off of it.
You got a script?
No, like
You
my
didn't share it with
bracket.
the rest of the gang?
No, like my fucking bracket so I can remember who I got.
I don't know what to say
do we just
now,
want to
Brad.
start with the breaking news?
Yeah, go. Yeah, we got to do that.
Oh, Andy Dalton signing with the Panthers?
Yep.
That's what I
Okay,
thought.
you know what's funny? You say that as a joke, but everywhere he is signed as a backup, he has started because he has had to start because the starter's gotten hurt. So, CJ Stroud, you're going to get hurt at some point this year. Sorry, boot it.
You know what? I hope they draft CJ Stroud now.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
I mean, I wasn't expecting Andy Dalton honestly to go there. Kind of a shocker.
I think that man got a bag, low key. Shout out to the boy Andy.
Yeah, I'm proud of
That's
him.
big red, big
He's
red.
just still getting paid.
Shout out to the Red Rocket.
The Red Rocket.
Otherwise
God,
known as
that's
Brad's
hot.
dad.
Absolutely not.
Brad's daddy.
Absolutely
All
not.
right.
I refuse to buy that man's jersey. Yeah, that is one of
Whoa.
the few Bengal jerseys I do not own.
You mean he's not going to the Raptors?
Fuck no.
Why
the
not?
hell?
They're not going to put him and AJ Green right next to each other?
Nah, Andy Dalton would definitely be in that Ring of Honor, as he should.
Okay, good. Respect that,
But
man.
yeah.
But the
Go ahead,
bigger
Dev.
news, the trade actually hasn't happened yet, but Aaron Rodgers has made it known he wants to be a New York Jet.
Jets, Jets.
Time's a flat circle. It is funny. It is funny. This
It's-
man, like years ago, he's like he don't want to be like Brett Favre. He's literally going down
It's
the same
literally-
road as Brett.
He stayed long enough to see himself become the villain. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, my favorite part about it was he tried to make it seem like oh yeah, when I came out, I was 90% sure that I was just going to retire, but then I saw they were talking shit, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to play some more.
I respect
Totally
the hell
pinned
out
it
of
on
it.
somebody else. Totally
respect
pinned it
that.
on somebody else.
I respect the hell out of it.
I mean, he's not going
Did it
out like a
corniest
dick
way.
like Brett Favre did.
I think
Brett
that's why
Favre-
he was so over the top with it.
Brett Favre
You
was,
think he was stealing from the floor back
a
then
little
also?
piss baby.
Allegedly.
Yes, baby.
Breaking
It's
news: Jordan Love also traded to the Jets to sit on the bench. Oh, wow, who would have thought?
Speaking of piss baby, would you guys allow would you ever let a girl piss on you if it was her
What
fetish?
the fuck did we
What?
get here?
What the fuck?
I'm just curious. Would you ever let a girl piss on you if it was her fetish?
No.
Absolute bombshell. She's
No.
hot as fuck. She said,
Nah.
"I'll sleep with you whenever you want if you let me piss on you."
Yeah, I'm
I'm
I don't know
good.
how we got here, but I'm a pass.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
this
I'll
something
pass
you
on
think
that one,
about a
bro.
lot, Jake?
No, I had this conversation with somebody else the other day, and you said "piss baby," and so I was like, "Oh, well, that reminds me, actually."
There you go. But getting back to the topic, that's so fucking random.
It's a valid question.
If you want to call it that. Aaron Rodgers also said the day, like a couple of the quotes were, "Love the city" and that organization, talking about Green Bay. So Jordan Love's gonna be a great player, that he's a great kid, all that shit, and then that's when he went to the part of saying he's ready to play for the Jets. Devin, now that it's here and over, what are your thoughts?
I mean,
What would you like to say to throw Rogan?
I'll start out with this. I will be forever thankful that Aaron Rodgers played for this team and did what he did. I think one Super Bowl is kind of not good, but you can't put all of it on him. The organization's got a little bit to blame there. I do have to ask the question: what the hell do Alan Lazard and Nathaniel Hackett? Why? What is the obsession with them? Because they both fucking suck. So I'm just confused. Why you want to play for them so bad? Alan Lazard, who dropped the ball 60% of the time you threw it to him. Nathaniel Hackett, who, I mean, he had Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he did fine in Jacksonville before he came to Green Bay, but I don't get it.
He just wants to play with his boys. Alan Lazard's actually a decent receiver. Like, even if Rodgers wasn't going to the Jets, it's still a good signing by the Jets. Gives them a deep threat over the top, open up the field for Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore. But yeah, he just wants to play with his boys.
Pussy shit.
What's this hell Zach Wilson's gonna give him? So Zach Wilson's giving a better QB hell. What's that all about?
Yeah, apparently they're like friends or whatever. Like they developed some relationship. Now, like honestly, this might be a good thing for Zach Wilson to just kind of sit, watch Rodgers. But I don't know. I think Zach.
The check still clears. The check still clears.
I think when he said he's gonna give hell to any veteran quarterback, he was probably talking about like someone like
Brissett.
Andy Dalton or Jacoby Brissett, not fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's funny as fuck.
He I think the ship has sailed on the MILF Hunter though. I don't think that man's ever starting another game with the Jets.
I don't.
The next
think so
Drew Lock.
either.
Right. Jeez.
No. I can't be mad over the situation because I haven't in literally my lifetime, born in '96, the Packers have had 2 franchise quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I've never had to witness a bad quarterback situation.
Yeah. You guys have had a criminal and a doctor at quarterback for the last 20 years. Congratulations.
I mean, I kind of have a conspiracy that Alan Lazard and Hackett, neither of them are vaccinated. And like this might be, part of the whole scheme.
Jeez.
But I mean, the team still has young talent everywhere. So we'll
who's
see.
the best quarterback and what do you think the rankings for that division is going to be now? AFC East.
Like next year?
After Aaron Rodgers is going to be
right. I mean, it's still early, but I mean, it's throw Rogan. The Jets are winning that division.
I'm still gonna pick the Bills. I'm sorry.
That's why I was thinking the Bills too.
I'm off the Bills train. I'm firmly off the Bills train. Sorry, Braden. But I think the Bills are done.
It's gonna be a very fun division to watch.
Can we talk about though how Aaron Rodgers is now playing for the creator of the Johnson & Johnson?
Oh no.
I mean, it's all together.
Nah.
I mean, how the turntables, huh?
Right.
It's hard to give an opinion whenever we don't know what the full team looks like yet.
Right.
Because
the draft.
I would imagine the Jets are going to add somebody else.
Odell.
I think Odell for
They
sure.
draft like they did last year. They're going to be crazy because they killed the draft last season.
Darius Slay now is a free agent, so if they wanted to pair him with Sauce, your defense literally get 2 lockdown corners.
It would be nasty.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Philly? I see a lot of people are starting to depart. Because 49ers just signed Hargrave, whatever his name is.
I know Miles Sanders just went to Carolina. I don't know. Philly's in that spot where you go to a Super Bowl and obviously everyone's wanting your players, but they paid AJ Brown, they gotta pay Jalen, they just gotta pay other guys as well. Jason Kelsey's back. CJ still out there, so they could still bring him back. So
they brought back Bradbury, didn't they?
Bradbury. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah. But I still think they'll be fine. You got Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Dallas Goddard. You're gonna be fine. I am curious to see what they do at running back with Miles Sanders gone, even though I know that was kind of planned.
I need to make a
Hey,
parlay
bro.
for the Lakers game.
He wants to be a Raven. He can go join. He can go join the purple and black.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll ask you that now before we actually go into like the March Madness talk, since you're on here.
So my thing is,
What your
I
boy
feel
doing?
like Lamar is gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid. The Ravens, EDC, they're letting the market decide his price. He might get lowballed, but that's my thing. Like, of course, I want him to stay a Raven, but I still want him to get his bread. I want him to get paid
Yeah.
what he's worth. So
I want him to
if somebody
leave so I
else
can-
can throw a bag,
Right. I want him
I
to
mean,
leave just so I can become an actual fan of him, because I actually like Lamar, but just on principle alone, I can't root for the guy.
that's me with some of the Bengals players. Which is like the thing is, growing
You're a
up,
big Eli Apple guy, we know.
Big Eli Apple
I
guy.
was so indifferent on the Bengals growing up, but then like as y'all started to get good, y'all got insufferable. And not even y'all. I don't mean to say y'all because
Hey,
you're a
fuck
diehard.
you, man.
I was about
You're
to
like-
say, Nick, I
you're
can pull
like
up our
the
messages and be shitting on the fan base.
No. But see, that's why I fuck with you because you're realistic. It's the people that just hopped on this wagon these last few years and
Yeah.
just think y'all are like the shit. Which y'all are good. Don't get me wrong. You're in your window. Enjoy it. But fuck.
I will enjoy
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna get those with every fan base too. Just like the Ravens have those fuckers, especially the Ravens and the Steelers. Those two motherfuckers. I can
New
swear to
England
God.
when they had Brady.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the thing is like it's,
TikTok man to New England.
we're throwing what?
The TikTok man Juju to
Oh yeah,
New
yeah.
England.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He had his bag. It is funny that they paid him and not Jacoby Myers. When objectively speaking, Jacoby Myers is the better player.
Oh, bro, that's
They
what I played from
essentially-
last season, so they saw enough.
Right. They essentially got the same money though, so it's like it wasn't like a money issue.
David
Yeah, I don't know what
Montgomery to the Bears.
Yeah,
Jamal Williams. I mean, to the Lions.
the Lions.
Jamal Williams. Where he
The
goes, I don't
Saints.
know. Kind of
Saints.
sucks. I mean, David Montgomery's good. Just Justin Fields kind of took his job, so had to go elsewhere.
Jamal got
Jameson
three.
Nelson's coming back.
Yeah, Jameis back to the Saints. I'm trying to think of what some other. Jesse Bates to the Falcons. Called that a year ago, not to toot my own horn.
Oh, sweet.
What, Jermaine Pratt back to the Bengals? That was cool. Carolina's
Yeah.
just signing like every ex-Bengal that's on the market. They've signed Andy, Vaughn, and Hayden Hurst now. Fuck else you want to sign? You want to sign Joe Mixon when we cut him?
Jesus.
We're not cutting Joe Mixon.
Excuse me?
We're not gonna cut Joe Mixon. He's gonna take like a vet min, and he's gonna be a backup for.
Yeah, I need that $12 million. Anyways, Devin,
What?
fuck with the pack. Well, do you guys know free agency started or what's going on?
I mean, it's not different than these last couple years. This team literally
Yeah.
believes in the draft, and that's about
Hey,
it.
I respect it. It's pretty.
So
Yeah, I know. I just giving you shit, but it is kind of hard when like you're trying to figure out the whole like Aaron Rodgers situation. No, should say figure it out now that we kind of know, but like getting it resolved, I guess would be a better way of putting it.
I mean, I have to be thankful that instead of retiring, he's at least playing, so that there's something we get out of him. Because if he just
Yeah.
retired, well, then shit, there goes that. But at the least, I know something decent's coming our way.
Yeah.
But I mean, between Jordan Love, well, I don't know how young Jordan Love is anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Jordan Love, AJ
25,
Dillon,
26, I
Christian
think.
Watson. You have
32
young
now, I think.
weapons. I thought he was 34.
Oh,
It might be 68 at this point.
69.
Nice.
But
I mean, they're still a good kicker out on the market, you know, in Kareem Hunt.
It's true.
He can help your kicking game.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on down, Kareem Hunt. Come on down.
God damn.
Your time is now.
Oh shit.
I don't know. It's nice to at this point just be like, at this point it's basically a rebuild in a sense, but There's the pressure of Aaron Rodgers having to win is gone.
Right.
It's young. I can blame the mistakes on something else. It is what it is.
Before we do move on, Jimmy G to the Raiders. Does that change anyone's opinion on the Raiders? Or are they
No.
pretty much still the Raiders? Yeah,
Especially since Waller's gone.
Yeah, I do like that deal for both sides though. If you're the Raiders, you get off his contract, get a pick. Giants, you finally give my boy an actual fucking weapon. If he can stay healthy.
But that was big.
If P. Ryan's gone, how do you feel?
Ha.
I can play the video. I can send the video I sent to Jake after it. Bro.
Oh baby, bro.
I
I'm so glad you actually brought that up.
I will say this while you're about to pull whatever you want to pull up. P. Ryan is he's a solid role player as a running back, but people in the Bengals fan base act like this man is like the second coming of Bo Jackson.
Thanks.
So, Bengals Reddit was in shambles
Oh God!
after that. It was, and I was like, I knew it was going to happen because I was looking for the post on Reddit.
Oh yeah.
I knew it'd be fucking hilarious. So it says, "Bye, Samaje. Good luck." First comment, "God damn it." Next comment, literally the words that came out of my mouth when I saw this. "I don't understand. We can't let everyone go." And it says, this person says, "Yeah, I literally have zero idea what direction everything is going in now. Hope to be surprised, but shit is looking mighty bleak." Are you all fucking retarded?
Samaje P. Ryan, dog. No, I texted. Me and Nick were talking earlier. I texted him. He was like, you said something along the lines of, "I now see what you mean about the Bengals fan base." And I said, "Yeah,
Bro,
they're acting like Joey left talking about Samaje P. Ryan."
Yeah.
bro, I was in the Hayden Hurst one and they were crying. I'm like, dog, it ain't that deep, bro. You're about to draft a tight end anyway. It's gonna be fine.
That's things like Hayden Hurst was good for us, but like that 3-year deal he got, I'm not giving that to you.
Nah, fuck Hayden Hurst.
All right.
Only fuck Hayden Hurst because, bro, like every time we play, he catches a little 4-yard check down, and bro just starts celebrating like he just like scored a fucking touchdown. I'm like, bro, it ain't even that deep. We have Mark Andrews. You're not better than Mark Andrews. Just accept it. That's okay. It's a business. It's a business.
Right. Like, shout out Hayden Hurst for getting his money, but if we would have gave him that contract, I kind of would have been pissed.
I would have too, yeah.
Yeah, like I was hoping to get him for like 1 or 2 year, like 1 or 2 year deals, so like the rookie tight end that we bring in can kind of learn from you from a year, and then take over. But I mean, we're getting Michael Mayer at 28, so he's going for 100 catches, 2,000 yards, and 47 touchdowns his rookie season. So it is what it is.
Hey, bro, I need bro from Georgia. Georgia. We got his OC. Yeah, he's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Fucking Tyler Card, I like him, but I would love to switch it out with Darnell Washington.
Right. I know.
I already know how
Jake.
that first pass from Joe Burrow is going to be. He's going to throw it. Michael Mayer's not going to be paying attention, and it's just going to fly right by him, and he's just going to be like, "Fuck." And Joe Burrow's just going to walk over, put his hand on his shoulder, and say, "Always be fucking ready." And after that, the dude's going to be lights out. He's going to be like, "Oh, shit." Lights out after that.
I ain't gonna lie, like I've been trying to hate on Joe just because, like, I'm a hater. But I went to that Browns game when they came here and he threw that touchdown to fucking Jamar, and Jamar wasn't even fucking looking. When he did that shit, I was like, okay, maybe.
Nah, bro, yeah, after that play, I literally texted Jake and said, "Bro, I didn't even realize Jamar caught it until he started doing the gritty."
Yeah.
Bro, he didn't even realize he caught it.
Nah, I will, because Dev's been on the Michael Mayer to Green Bay train. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay took Darnell Washington, because dude's a stud, don't get me wrong, but especially after like his combine and everything.
Yeah, he killed in the combine.
I also got to keep my agenda I've been pushing since 2020. I need Michael Mayer back home, baby.
This is facts.
I was on the Aaron Rodgers sign Adam Thielen, Jordy Nelson 2.0 train, but that's
that was short-lived, wasn't it?
That was only a couple days. The second I saw Adam Thielen was up for grabs, I said, "Get Aaron Rodgers, his white guy, now."
Cool. A short white guy that Aaron Rodgers can throw to.
Adam Thielen in free agency. Brady's about to come back out of retirement and get Thielen on his feet. Shit. But yeah, you guys got anything else for NFL free agency this offseason so far?
No.
Jalen Ramsey to Miami.
Oh yeah, I totally
Yep.
forgot about that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a big one. That's a big one.
I am curious about Miami though, because obviously they have a ton of names on defense, and now they got Vic Fangio down there for their DC. I am curious to see how it all meshes together, because like we saw with Philly back in the day, getting a bunch of big names doesn't equip to wins. Like this isn't basketball. Like there's a lot of more nuance to it.
Can't just get the talent.
Right.
So with Baker, he's at the Bucks.
Yep. Tampa. I like that move for him a lot, actually.
Yeah. Makes me
Like that
wonder.
fit.
And then Zeke just got cut from the Cowboys, and there's still a couple out there. Do you think Zeke?
Goes to what, Tampa?
Yeah.
I could see it. There was, I forget who it was. They said that Tampa does have interest in Zeke. It's just a matter of what Zeke's wanting to do. Like as far as like try to get another bag, or go ring chase. Which if I'm him, you're a running back. You've made your money. You've had this incredible career so far.
Yeah.
Go get a ring. But I think in Tampa, like it could work. Obviously you still got Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Russell Gage. Baker's accurate as hell. We've seen that in LA. He looked like he's back after getting out of
You know what? Every time we think he's back, though, the dude goes back to just sucking ass.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
know,
not
and the
saying
thing is
anything until after like week 5.
I have hated this man, so I know I'm gonna prop him up right now. Okay.
I'm not. I'm gonna wait until after like maybe week 4, week 5-ish.
There you go. The 49ers finally got their franchise quarterback, future MVP Sam Darnold, going out there.
Oh my god!
There you go,
I
Brad.
forgot
The
too.
moment you've been waiting for.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Sam Darnold redemption arc.
Hey, if he's gonna succeed anywhere, it's gonna be
Right,
there.
exactly.
So,
The thing, dude, if Sam ever gets an MVP, I'm gonna be so insufferable.
I've never seen Brad more sold on a quarterback than Sam fucking Darnold.
I was sold on Sammy.
he looks like you.
Did we lose Brad? Or is
Nah,
it
I
just,
should be.
Oh, no. Oh, that was like.
There we go.
I think it was frozen for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Nice. Yeah, no, Sam Darnold. I think Darnold, Marcus Mariota, and I think Andrew Luck are like 3 of the quarterbacks that I've been like the highest on.
Marcus Mariota's on my hate list.
Right, yeah. Andrew Luck, obviously, correct.
So one of them you were right, except he quit playing.
Right, which I mean, brother,
like
when your shoulder's falling off, you're pissing blood on the sidelines. Like I'd stop playing the sport too after your team doesn't want to help you.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right.
Bro, the night that he announced his retirement, one of my roommates was a Colts fan, diehard Colts fan. Granted, I've never met a casual Colts fan. They're all fucking insane.
Right.
When I tell you, we had to put this man on watch because I did not think he was gonna make it through the night after that news dropped. That shit was dark.
The fact that it got broke during a preseason game like that's crazy. Oh yeah. Now there's a kid I went to high school with that's a Colts fan, and I remember like bro I was like, dude, this dude's about to off himself.
They were down bad. I wouldn't
They
have
were.
ready to be so good.
Shit,
in Atlanta,
they still
bro.
are, bro.
I mean, yeah, they haven't recovered. They really haven't recovered. And then they're gonna take Will Levis and just be down even worse.
Dude. They take Will
pray they
Levis.
take Will Levis.
That's setting that franchise back 15 years, and I'm here for it.
I pray that they do it. I don't want him to have anything happen. He's a Notre Dame fan too, but like not like a Dustin Notre Dame fan.
Or we can name you the 6-string long snapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't get that, dude. I don't. Like, I get like the arm strength and stuff, but I don't.
If Anthony Richardson didn't go as crazy as he did at the combine, I wouldn't have gotten his either. Because like I've just watched the tape, but like bro is such an athlete, so even if you can't throw the ball, you can
right.
Put him somewhere.
Now, I was high on Anthony Richardson going into the last year, and obviously like started off horrible, but like he still showed like the traits. Like there were definitely some times where it's like he looked like he'd never played the position before, and then like a couple plays later he'd make a play, and you're like, oh shit, like going back to Will Levis, I would take Hendon Hooker over Will Levis.
Bro, I don't get, other than Hendon being a little older and he's now coming off an ACL, why does he get no love?
I I just think it's like him not being able to show like do it at the combine, even though we literally just have tape on what he literally just did. Like everyone's so high on Jalen Hyatt, and then he tanked at the combine. So like, shouldn't that raise Hendon Hooker even more? Like,
but what about Stetson? What about Stetson Bennett?
Out there with a fucking big old chaw and throwing the pigskin.
I respect that. I respect the hell out of that.
No, I remember during the national championship, or not the national championship, but the game against Ohio State, watching the Pat McAfee broadcast, and they were on the field talking about like his arm strength was a lot stronger than what they thought. Just like watching the tape or like watching games on TV or whatever, like his arm strength was a lot stronger like in person. But still, like Stetson Bennett's gonna be selling car insurance in 3 years.
I ain't gonna lie, he surprised me in the Natty though, because I didn't know bro could move like that. I know he had that
Sneaky
that
athletic, you're
deceptive.
saying?
Yeah, deceptively knows his angles. He knows how to get to his angles.
But you gotta admit, out of all the QBs that could be drafted first overall, like with C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, all those motherfuckers,
Young, yeah.
you gotta think which, like, based off just the name alone, which one you think just sounds like they would be a dog? Stetson Bennett's got the name, man. He's got the
There
name.
you go.
If he fucking
got
went,
the
if
name.
he went first overall,
Somebody be
Should
making
like
a
Anthony
bag.
fucking Bennett going first overall.
Right.
I don't know. I think the Panthers might want to draft him just off the name alone.
Not someone pulled up CJ Stroud's like actual fucking name. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Is it Carter Jones?
So if you were the
No.
Panthers, if you're the Panthers, that's what you're taking, Jake.
What, Stetson Bennett?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
So CJ Stroud's full name is Coleridge Bernard Stroud IV.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where'd the
I'd
J
be
come
CJ too.
from?
Just throw it in there.
Yeah, they just threw it in there because they said, fuck it.
All right. My name's JC then.
Yeah, no, this draft's going to be interesting because obviously, like, you probably want to assume what top 3 are all quarterbacks, which is going to start sliding some guys. So it's going to be interesting to see, like, where like your skill positions start to fall, like your Quentin Johnston's, who's literally sliding down boards, Jackson Smith and Jigbuzz, guys like that.
Future Ravens. All of them. Future Ravens.
Baltimore's taking a tight end, and you're gonna like it.
Hey, and if it's a bro from Georgia, I will like it. I'll love it.
Yeah.
We'll just split all our tight ends out at receivers
Jesus.
and call it a day. But nah, if Lamar doesn't come back, this is me going on record saying if Lamar does not come back, I will be a Dolphins fan. I will go back to just chasing wherever Jalen Ramsey goes, and I'm okay with that. But I think we bring back Lamar.
Florida
better-
State
yeah.
guy. If
They
you guys
can
are
they can
wondering
get
why.
whoever the fuck they want out there spreading out for wide receiver, but I mean they got to get themselves a quarterback because right now all they got is
man,
like
what-
5 running backs.
Once Derek Carr proves he can't play anymore, and they give J-Boo back the fucking keys to the castle,
Oh, my God.
that jersey's coming too. I do need to get a Jameis jersey.
Yeah.
I didn't want a Bucks one.
I think it was smart for Jameis to resign the backup Derek Carr because history shows he's probably going to get hurt at some point during the year, and if Jameis can go off for, have that little hot streak of 3 to 4 or 5 weeks that he can rip off, and then you can get yourself somewhere to go compete for a starting job in the offseason.
Back.
The way it's fucking going, go to fucking Tennessee. God knows what the fuck they're doing at quarterback.
Yeah, I'm off that train too since Taylor's no longer there. So I don't know. Better up the boys.
All right.
But that's why it's fuck Marcus Mariota, honestly, because brother, they always compare Jameis and Mariota together in college, and like they were just two completely different players.
Yeah.
And the shit just pissed me off. I get the guy doesn't have the allegedly the highest character, but you get the Heisman because you can throw that fucking ball around. It's not a Man of the Year award.
Right.
So
hey, my man just wanted some crab legs, all right?
hey, facts, bro. He got one for the NIL before NIL was a thing. That's all it was. It makes me mad though, because anytime they mention like championship teams or Heisman, they just act like that year and that team just doesn't exist. Like that shit
Yeah.
just didn't happen. And I'm like, I watched the game. I was there.
It's like the USC teams with Reggie Bush. Now they're starting with NIL. They're starting to talk about it more. They just like act like that dynasty didn't happen just because Reggie got a fucking truck.
The shit makes me mad because I'm like, you take somebody's like championship and their trophies, but it's like people. The film's there. We can pull the games up.
It was like Michigan for so long with the Fab Five, like taking down the banners. It's like we literally watched this shit. We have documentaries on this shit. It happened. Why are we doing this?
Well, the thing is, the second best person, they're not gonna claim it. They're not saying, "Oh yeah, this is mine now." Like
fucking UCF out here claiming national championships.
That shit gets me weak.
Don't they have that up in their stadium? Don't they? I'm pretty sure.
So.
I believe it says 2017 national champions in their stadium. I'm like, no, the fuck you weren't
at all.
I watched you play in the fucking what was it, the Peach Bowl or whatever it was against Georgia. Like you were not in the Natty. Let's calm the fuck down.
The fact that I thought when we got McKenzie Milton we were going to be back, I was so convinced.
I remember. Shit, McKenzie Milton.
What made it worse is we opened it with Notre Dame and played them so close. I was like, look, we're right there. And then the fucking
what's that?
Jacksonville game happened. I was like, oh, okay, we're a lot
before Mike got there, right?
No, that was Mike's
first year.
Second year.
Second. Now he's got himself a squad.
Yeah, facts. You know, it's a good bet. If you want to put some money on us to win the Natty and Jordan Travis for the Heisman.
Well, you're losing one game next year, so. Anyways.
Hey, bro, that
win
streak's going to 29. We're bumping that bitch to 29.
Damn. But yeah. March is here. March Madness is here. NCAA tournament. Selection Sunday was Sunday. Was past Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, my mind went blank. Sorry.
It happened on a Sunday.
Was past Sunday. Yep. First four is going on right now. So yeah.
Dixon's put it down.
Right. As the underdog, took their money line. Shout out.
Free money.
Yep. We can start with Nick. As far as like the round of 64 goes, what's the one or how many ever? What's your like upsets that you have in the first round?
Let me put my bracket up here. You know the one I just made seconds ago.
Right.
Upsets. Charleston over San Diego State. That's the first one.
I agree, Charleston. Yep. We got you on that. Yep.
With you on the NC State over Creighton.
Yeah.
I thought that would be an easy one. Providence over Kentucky.
I agree with that one as well.
Let me see. Pitt over Iowa State. I don't trust Iowa State.
Did you take Did you steal my fucking picks?
Are you dead?
Yeah, I got Pitt in the round of 32 as well.
I'm weak as fuck. Did you do Penn State over A&M?
I did not do that one.
I did Penn, VCU over St. Mary's, just because I don't really trust out West basketball. Then my biggest one, probably Grand Canyon over Gonzaga.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm on a Grand Canyon train. I've watched like all the tournament games somehow, and then UNC Asheville, they're going to the Sweet 16, so
there you
go. I had to pick them too. You know, we got a little liberal with them, but
yeah, I was gonna say, Dev, you can go ahead and go if you want.
What do you want me to say?
Just what upsets do you have in the first round?
I'm sorry, my fucking ESPN is still loading, so.
No, go ahead. I have mine pulled up. I can just go ahead. Go then. I got you. Yeah, I got West Virginia beating Maryland. I know it's only a 9-8, but still a lower seed. I agree with you on the Charleston thing. NC State, agree. Providence, agree with Nick on that one as well. Pitt, as well, beating Iowa State. I had Pitt picked for that game before they even won last night. I have St. Mary's beating VCU, but I'm still on the fence on that one. To your point, like out west basketball, like kind of it's always hesitant. And then I have Iona beating UConn. I have Iona in the Sweet 16, getting to the Sweet 16. Iona and College of Charleston I both have in the Sweet 16.
You just can't bet against Rick Pitino. It's just
Oh
You
yeah,
got the
that
strippers
that
out there
man.
after the game.
Exactly. That means about to get strippers in that locker room before he takes that job at St. John's. Or if the way rumors are going, and Ed Cooley goes to Georgetown, heads back to Providence.
It's something about Providence, like for as long as I can remember, I've always rooted for them, and I don't know why. Because their
Ed-
mascot's fucking scary as fuck. I just like every time I see the name Providence, I'm like, they just sound like they got to win one game.
Right now, I'm a big Ed Cooley fan. Just this, he obviously Providence isn't getting like top end recruits, but he still always finds a way to win. He like knows how to get the best out of his players. He knows how to recruit guys that fit what he wants to do. And when you're at, I know they're technically a Big Six school, but when you're at like a school like Providence, that's what you got to do.
I agree.
You got your thing pulled up, Dev?
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, you go ahead whenever.
So I think we've all said Charleston, right?
Yep.
And then going down, I did take NC State, so I think we're all in agreement on that one. Let me. I took Providence because I thought it would be funny. Being fully honest. I think that's it on that side. I took Auburn. I mean, it's only 9/8, so
yeah, that's cool.
I took Drake. I took Drake because why not?
Announced the tour. Now he's about to win some tournament games.
Yep.
Nice.
You're damn right. And then I took Kent State. Might be a wild one, but
there you go. Shout out.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't fucking trust Big Ten basketball, so
Respect.
anything could happen.
Fair.
Took Pitt as well.
Yep. ACC agenda. We move.
Fact.
And I think that is about. I picked TCU to lose to whoever was in the first four.
Oh, so that would be
Either Arizona State
for
or
Arizona
Nevada,
State.
but I think it's
Arizona State. Yep.
And
even Nevada's got a nice little squad.
That is all I picked, upset wise. Sorry, I didn't take UNC Asheville. Didn't get the memo.
Hey, bro, Drew Pember is about to go crazy. Asheville. I know.
Sounds like a white dude that can shoot.
Hey, bro, he's a hooper. He's a hooper. They were talking about it going into the first game, and I wasn't on board. And then I watched him. I was like, "Oh, bro, dropped a cool 30." And I didn't really see it, so I was like, "Yeah, he can play. The man can play. Heady player. Heady player."
There you go. Hey, March now at this point is all about guard play. So one of your guards can have a hot game. You can pull it off. All right. Jake, whenever you are ready.
So I don't feel like going through and talking about every single one that I did. So I'll just pick out the two that I think that'll really stir the pot.
We're talking about. We're not talking about NIT, by the way.
Oh,
just want to make sure you got the right.
I
want to make sure you got the right bracket up.
Let me pull up my other bracket then.
Go ahead.
Let me get a win where I can.
Just your 2 or 3 big upsets happening in the first.
All right, NKU beats Houston.
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna lie. If Sasser isn't playing, I kind of was like leaning that way. I was like,
you know what's crazy, Brett, is you're not the first person I've figured try to convince me on that shit.
And
that's
Brad,
the thing in my head, I'm like, it could happen, and then they're gonna play and they're gonna win by 40. I'm like, what was I thinking?
Right. Go ahead, Jake.
Oral Roberts. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck you. So can I tell you something about Blowjob Roberts? So in my mind, I was like, whoever they play in the first round, they're winning because they can shoot and their 2 big men can both shoot threes. And then they drew us, and I said, we're beating them by 40, okay? So what are we even doing here?
It's a tough draw. It's a tough draw for them.
Oh, shit.
You got the wrong team.
Yeah, but those are my 2 big ones that the rest of them.
Jake's got a 16 beating a 1 for only the second time in history. I respect the hell out of it. Out of curiosity. That's a good question.
Do what?
If they win, I'll go out and get a jersey. If Howard wins their opening game, I'll go get a jersey.
I'm We'll say I'm looking up what the odds are for the NKU game because I am curious. That Jake said I'm just
Money line is plus 1,600.
all right. This guy's already looked at it.
Yeah.
This guy's
He
already
locked it in. He already
this
locked
guy's
it
already
in.
got his this guy's got the whole bankroll on it.
I put everything in my FanDuel account on it. So
Right there you go.
Did you ask who Howard played?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played Kansas.
No. Well, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with Nick. They beat
I'm
Kansas.
on the
and
agenda.
Hey.
They put Bill Self out of his misery and back in the hospital with more heart problems.
Oh my
I'll
god.
buy three. I'll buy a fucking hoodie and a hat. Okay. Let's do this
Yeah, they are a Nike school. I'll rep.
for sure. So do you have? Hold on. I am curious, Jake. How far do you have NKU going? Then do you just have them beating Kansas or?
yeah, that's it. Or no, yeah, I just had them beating Houston, and then after that they lose.
that's what I meant,
It was
They're
in
not.
Tennessee.
They're not winning the
Or
tournament.
no,
is
that's
what you're saying?
who is it?
Oral Roberts would play
They-
Tennessee.
Yeah, it's Iowa. I haven't losing to Iowa.
You have Oral Roberts losing to Iowa.
No, NKU losing to Iowa.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oral Roberts loses to Tennessee.
Okay, gotcha. I see. So you just got to get them around 32.
Thing is,
Um,
if Oral Roberts does beat Duke, Tennessee is such an unserious program. They're probably fucking around to beat them too.
If Oral
might.
Roberts beats Duke, I will. It might be on par when we lost a bunch of 5'2" white kids. That was Mercer.
That should put them on the map.
Yeah, that was what the Jabari Parker teams. That was 11 years ago now. That shit still hurts.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Yeah, we were me and my dad and my brother were talking about it last night, and I looked up the box score. And I forgot how bad Jabari and Rodney Hood played in that game.
Rodney Hood. Where's he at now?
Out of the league.
Damn, RIP.
Yep, he got that pension though. You know, he got to the retirement.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Right. As far as underdogs go, yeah, the furthest I have any of them going are the Sweet Six. I have the Sweet 16. I have Charleston and Iona both losing.
I lied. I have UNC Ashland in Elite Eight. What am I
Alright.
thinking? Yeah, you know.
Hey,
shot,
fuck,
take a shot.
I like it. Who do you have them losing to? I'm trying to think.
They
in that
lose to
I'm just trying to think of that bracket.
UConn.
UConn. All right, UConn losing.
I mean, I do have Drake moving to the Sweet 16. I think that is about the furthest.
Yeah. I think that Sweet 16 Elite 8 is about. Yeah, the Sweet 16 is probably the spot. Well, I have it pulled up. I'll just go said my final four. I have Alabama and Duke. Duke obviously winning. Xavier and UCLA, my final four, and I got UCLA winning. I know you say UCLA is battling injuries, but you still got Tiger Campbell. He can carry you. And then I got Duke winning. Got Duke beating UCLA in the Natty.
I have Arizona. I did take Duke, so I am believing you,
Thank
Brad.
you.
Don't let me down.
A lot of people are on Duke, and it kind of scares me.
It's
You guys are hot.
the ACC tournament kind of changed my mind.
ACC, hey dude, ACC agenda, baby.
And then Houston and Kansas. So
And then Houston, gotcha. And then
I got
who do you
I
have in the
got
Natty?
Bama and Duke.
Arizona went big.
Gotcha.
Ooh. See, Arizona, there's been too many years where I've been sipping the Kool-Aid, and Arizona's
Dude,
supposed to be
the year they had
next though.
The year they had DeAndre Ayton, I had them in the national championship game, and those fuckers lost to Buffalo.
That shit hurt it. That shit hurt it bad. I didn't watch
That's-
another game the rest of that fucking tournament.
I feel like
That
my
shit take
brackets the
everyone's
last
bracket.
like 5+ years have been shit, so I've just kind of given up.
There you go. What?
It's,
Wait. So what was your national championship, Dev? You had Arizona and who?
Arizona and Kansas.
And you have
Arizona.
winning? Okay. As long as I get to watch Bill Self suffer, I'll live.
Yeah, I kind
Fuck
of want to see
Kansas,
Kansas
dude.
lose. All aboard that train.
There you go. All right. Nick, your final four national championship game, and then winner.
For Final Four, I got Alabama and Duke, Houston and UConn. Sadly, I have Alabama beating Duke,
Oh, fuck you.
UConn beating Houston, UConn winning it all. I've watched too many Alabama games to see them start slow and then somehow just find a way to come back and win.
To be fair, they haven't went against a defense that is led by Derek Lively.
That's fair. That's fair. But I haven't got to watch Duke this year. You kept telling me that they suck. So
yeah, and then John Shire finally said we should probably put Tyrese Proctor as our point guard. And ever since then, we're 17-1 during that stretch.
This is facts.
Early in the year it was rough. I put $25 on us to win the title just because you irrationally bet on your college sports teams. It's just kind of what you do.
Right.
But I was kind of looking at that. That's probably just a donation, and then everyone started finally hitting their stride. Derek Lively's finally started to become like that rim protector, rim runner that we thought he would be, and finally John Shire was like, should probably have Tyrese Proctor as our point guard, and he's lived up to why he was my favorite prospect out of this last recruiting class.
I was trying to explain that to somebody how sometimes you just got to make the donation to FanDuel. Like, you're going to enter that bet knowing it's not going to hit, but like, you just got to chalk it up. Like, you know what? Take my $5. It's okay.
Right. All right. Jake.
Yes.
Your Final Four and your national championship game.
Final Four, I have Arizona and Purdue, Texas and Kansas.
All right. And then national championship.
Purdue and Kansas. Purdue wins.
Fuck Purdue.
This guy's riding the Zach Edey train.
I hate Purdue. I hate
Zach
Purdue with
Edey has
everything
won
in
me money. He has won so much money for me. I'm riding him all the way.
I respect it. I will say the only thing about Purdue is they have such bad guard play, but Zach Edey is so good that he just covers it up for them all.
Yeah.
Like, I could definitely I wouldn't be surprised if Purdue made a little bit of a run on this. I have Purdue getting to the Sweet 16, losing to us.
Yeah, I have Michigan winning in one of my brackets, you know.
Yeah, the NIT one.
yeah. NIT one.
Right.
Yeah, something in me says that Big Ten basketball is going to flop in the tournament, so I did not take many Big Ten teams going far at all.
That's fair. They usually disappoint me too, Dev.
We're great at getting like a great amount of teams in the tournament, and then absolutely nobody shows up. Just
the last Big Ten team to win it, wasn't it? Michigan State.
Yeah, what 2000, right?
Yeah, fucking 2000.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what about was it 2009? Michigan Louisville.
Trey Burke?
Yeah, come on. That's technically.
This guy's throwing out technicalities now. I mean, hey, he's just going by what the NCAA does. I mean,
yeah. I mean, by rule. I mean, if they were disqualified.
While we're talking about, hold on, why you brought that game up? Well, that game was really tight, right? Am I remember that correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying because Trey Burke and Tim Hardaway Jr. were cooking. If I remember correctly.
I forgot he was on that team.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I remember Tim Hardaway. Going off that game. That was like what? Who did Louisville? Was that like Peyton? Was it Peyton Siva and Russ Smith?
Peyton Siva, yeah.
They had a squad. I mean, they had hookers. Like hookers and blow. That'd get you through anything. But
damn.
Hey, bro, Jake, what's the last championship Michigan has like won outright
in any sport?
Probably the Fab Five.
That matters. Those don't count
you
anymore.
mean like
those don't count anymore.
Oh, you're fuck. You're right.
No, I thought they put them back, right? I thought they put.
Did they put them back?
I thought they put them back.
I think so. I could be wrong.
I didn't think they did. I think they did,
and that's why part of the reason why Jawan went back to be the coach.
Oh, that's right. They had their little fucking accident forgiveness thing. Yeah.
Right. It's the Fab. So I type in is the Fab 5.
State.
So I type in is the Fab 5. The first thing that pop up is the Fab 5 based on a true story.
I'm weak as fuck. People couldn't believe that shit happened.
Gee. That is a good 30 for 30 though. The other morning I woke up like earlier than I normally do, and it was on. There's nothing on TV. I put it on. I was like, I forgot how good like this 30 for 30 actually was.
I ain't watched the 30 for 30 in a little minute, but it's just like now you gotta like look, you pay to watch them if you ain't just catching them when they're broadcasting. I'm like, they're good. They ain't that good though. Not good enough for me to get ESPN Plus for.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you guys were right. The titles still aren't up.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Bullshit. I hate that like like the NCAA knows like everything that's going on and they want to stay on this like high morale ground and it's just like we know how college athletics are. Just stop. Just like the Reggie Bush with his Heisman, it's like we watch this shit. Why are we taking this away? I am like so Jake said he's got Purdue in the tourney just because of the money that Zach Edey's won him.
True.
So he kind of answered my next question. Dev, did you make any specific bets based off of a team that's won you money throughout the year or lost you money throughout the year?
Honestly, no. I don't even remember what teams I have won money on and what teams I have not won money on. All I know is my FanDuel account still has money in it from the beginning, so that's a plus.
There you go.
That's all. I haven't had to redeposit any money, so that's a plus. But no, I didn't use anything like that.
There you go.
I didn't
What
do
about you?
too much college basketball betting. I kind of stuck. I've mainly been doing NBA.
There you go. What about you, Nick? Was there like any teams that you bet on specifically because they've won you money or lost bet against or picked against in the bracket because they lost you money through?
yeah, well, number one, like you said, the alma mater, UD. Sorry about you. You're banned. They didn't get the pick. I picked SEMO State. They let me down. UNC Asheville's my like cash cat right now, so I need
There you
them to keep it going. Yeah,
Yeah, I have
Marquette got some money.
Yep. I have Marquette advancing and Providence advancing strictly just because I'm big fans of Ed Cooley and Shaka Smart, but because they have both won me money throughout the season.
Yeah. Money talks. So
Yep,
it
for sure. I am
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, I think the basketball team that lost me the most money is Michigan. So
Yeah,
at least I don't have to worry about not betting on them.
right.
mine was easily UD. It would have been Florida State, but I knew that train was done early. So
Yeah, I think mine was Michigan because early in the year I was putting good amount of money on them, and they would win games, but they just couldn't fucking cover.
Yeah.
I don't like my experience was betting on Big Ten basketball was just a shot in the fucking dark. I mean, the whole
Honestly, though,
season. It was
they all
any
just
team
beat the
could be
fuck out
any
of each
team
other,
at any
so
time, and then who the hell knows? I'm like, yeah, Ohio State's totally they're gonna cover, and then they lose by fucking 35. I'm like, oh, sick.
It's such a weird season, dude.
Yeah, the whole Big Ten was just an
Shout
oddity.
out Northwestern though.
I was gonna say, don't shout out anyone from Ohio State. We're not doing that on here.
No.
Oh.
Shout out Northwestern. Coach Collins, Duke alum.
I don't like
Also
Northwestern. I'm sorry.
find it very funny that Ryan Young transfers to Duke to have a chance at a national title, has a real good shot, and then fucking Nance transfers to North Carolina to finally make the tournament and have a chance at a title and a tournament run, and UNC completely missed the fucking tournament. Northwestern's in it. Go fuck yourself, bud.
Yeah, bro. So what strong words do you have to say? UNC, they're not even
rest
playing in the NIT.
They're
They're so embarrassed they wouldn't even
they
show
are.
up to it.
I think we can easily say that North Carolina, they don't have that dog. Okay.
nope.
I think my favorite part of the season was that bitch Tyler Hansborough being courtside and we fucking stomped their ass in Chapel Hill. Great smile on my face. Mark Mitchell waving to the crowd. I couldn't make out the voice, but you hear someone in a video running through the hallway, yelling, "We own this shit." It's very fun. Go fuck yourself.
I love it.
Yeah, fuck Ohio State.
Yep. Agree to that one too.
essentially.
What why Nick's here on the conversation of college basketball? The fuck happened, dude?
Hey, bro. So what I'm going to say is, we open up the season a step behind because our best player was suspended for like a bullshit ass reason, bro. Went to a camp and somebody paid for some shit. He paid it back, and they're like, "Yeah, nah, you guys sit out 16 games." Like fuck that. So he didn't get to play. We had hella injuries. We really ain't got that many people that can just go out and get a bucket other than Matthew Cleveland. Got a lot of young talent though. So, and then John Butler or John Campbell, whatever his name is, that plays for New Orleans right now, wasn't supposed to leave. Bro just decided to be a one and done, and that wasn't in the plan. So we got set back. We got set back a little bit, but
Saying
we're
Leonard
football.
Hamilton? Are you saying Leonard Hamilton's lost the touch?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far yet. I wouldn't go that far. Something had to get sacrificed for football to win this natty coming up. So if it's one or the other, I'm gonna take football every time. So, and we're a softball school anyway. Softball and women's soccer. So we're straight. We're straight.
Yeah, Duke's a lacrosse school. Go check out the 30 for 30.
Jesus.
Represent.
Hey, bro, they're a softball school too now. They're good up there.
Yeah, softball program's actually really good. It ain't been around for that too long either.
ACC softball is really coming up because before it was just us. Now you got us, Virginia Tech, y'all. Clemson's pretty good. It's a good conference. Louisville.
We're a softball conference, okay?
And we are.
Well, for
Not
now.
gonna be football after us and Clemson leave and join the Super League.
That's what I was about to get to. It does sound like that. The next move is Clemson to the SEC.
I'd be okay with that. I think we do just fine.
Yeah, it just means more, huh?
Yeah. Allegedly.
Do you by chance want Jonathan Isaac back?
I hate that he was there in the first place. The thing is, he also fucked it up because he should have came back. Granted, he was a first round pick, so I ain't about to trip. But that class with him, Malik Beasley, and Dwayne Bacon, if they all just stay for another year, like we're fucking insane.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah, I forgot that they were all there together.
Yeah, bro.
You're acting like that he would have played a second full year. I don't think he had that in him.
Hey, that's fact. Something's in the water in Florida, I guess, because he ain't got it. You know, Mightier is the pin anyway, so.
I can't with that guy.
It's a problem. Dwayne Bacon's somebody in the NBA Dwayne Bacon's almost on my hate list just because I always wanted him to be so much better than what he was.
Yeah.
And now bro's playing in like Libya somewhere.
He was like always on like the old 2Ks. I'd always get him on my team because his like shot in 2K was just so easy at the time. And I was like, bro, why the fuck can't you do this in real life?
I don't understand it. But then like he'd have random games where he would just go off, but we don't have a Terrence Mann, a Trent Forrest anymore, so it's times are tough. But
yeah, I think Terrence Mann would probably be like the 80th Duke player if you want the Duke, be like the 80th player to come out of the college in the last 10 years.
Hey, bro, he was a dog.
First world problems, baby.
Hey, bro, that's something I'll never forgive COVID for. It was taking that year away from us because we were back to back ACC champs that year. I was just like, damn, bro. Like, I would have loved this. Number 4 going into a tournament. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. The thing is if they complete that season, there's a chance we win the ACC tournament because that's the only way we were going to get in, and we were hot, and we had won our either our first game or first 2 games. How many ever games of the ACC tournament actually got played before they fucking called the shit?
And that shit was wild because
the thing that's crazy though is if we go to the tournament, I don't think Mark Williams comes back for last season, and he was a big reason why we got to the. Obviously, Paulo being literally fucking Paulo, but Mark Williams being the rim defender that he was a part of it.
Facts. Shit shook out how it was supposed to. We were on spring break when like the COVID shit dropped, the fucking Rudy Gobert video, and we were at the Heat game. He were playing Charlotte. Charlotte was busting our ass because it's fucking March, so the Heat don't care about basketball in March. But third quarter, bro, get the notification that the NBA is suspending all fucking activity. Yeah. I was like, oh, this shit's real. Granted, we finishing off this trip. Don't get me wrong, but
he said it's already paid for. I ain't going back.
The Airbnb was booked, so
right. Yeah, dude. The NBA bubble was definitely a time.
I was starving. I was loving it.
I'm honestly getting tired.
Basketball on all day. That was fun.
When the NBA bubble happened, LeBron had some not nice words about like Orlando referring to the bubble, and the amount of times that people reuse it to like point it towards he's talking about the Magic. He never was talking about the Magic, you morons. He was talking about the damn bubble. I'm getting tired of it. It
This man
annoys
is
me.
Still in the score. That fun fact. That was the last time Jake had fun watching Laker basketball.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
true.
bro, it was all because Goran got hurt. If Goran doesn't get hurt, we win that. We win that championship.
Bro, what was that? Danny Green airballing back-to-back three. Oh,
Has he
damn.
played? Has he played in Cleveland? Does he get minutes?
I don't know because I can't watch Cleveland games because they're blacked out on League Pass.
Damn. They're always on fucking Bali down here.
Yeah. Listen, because I have YouTube TV, so I can only watch when they have national televised games, and I don't watch national TV games unless it's the Suns because I hate national TV commentators.
That's fair.
Unless it's JJ Redick. If I know for a fact JJ's calling a game, I will.
In fact, I'll tune in.
I mean, the
Like
bubble
the,
was kind of like when the Suns just came alive as a team.
Yeah, that's kind of
that
when
kind of
we
sparked
Suns are
everything. That
Yep.
sparked everything. 8-0,
Yeah,
but didn't move on.
right. I remember. Well, I remember too because like the Suns like social media team, and they put on like YouTube where they were making like a video series of like going into the bubble, being in the bubble, and then afterwards like the Chris Paul trade and everything. That basically like Book and Monty were just like, no one wants us here. No one thinks we should be here. So let's just prove everyone wrong. We went 8-0 in the bubble. It got us Chris Paul and got to the finals the next year, and has led to getting KD now.
They're
How long is he
still-
out?
They're still gonna lose.
Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, last I seen they said I forget Monty playoffs he'd be playing, so they're basically just being precautious.
I got you, bro.
Which
I
I'm
saw
cool
that the Kings have won 40 games for the first time since like 2006.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
shit-
Yeah.
That shit's wild.
It is wild, but I was like, it makes sense.
I mean, yeah, facts. But they've
But
had
yeah.
some, like in the Boogie years, never won 40.
You gotta think though, dude. That they were starting on Boogie with fucking Ty Lawson after he got his 45th DUI.
Hey, facts. Facts.
See, I never understood how you get a DUI as like a celebrity. Do you guys not have fucking drivers that take you places?
Right.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm broke. And I don't get DUIs. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think at that point you just think you're above like the law or whatever. So like even if you do get pulled over, you get stuff out of it. But yeah, like it
Okay,
to your
fine.
guys'
He gets
point-
one, but I mean, more than one, multiple.
Right, no, I definitely get what you're saying. It
Ask
makes
Henry
no sense.
Ruggs. He's got time on his hand.
No, okay.
He's got nothing else to do.
I really wish I would have bought that signed jersey because it was only $100 after that. I wish I would.
Jesus.
damn,
God.
they are.
No wonder Derek Carr wanted to leave, dude. That man's seen some shit out in Vegas.
Man. You think Derrick Henry goes? You think they ship him away?
I don't. I don't think Mike Vrabel is going to sign off on. I don't see.
Well,
it.
I don't think Frable matters. I mean, if you haven't seen what happened to fucking AJ Brown,
Well, that's why John Robinson got fired because Mike Vrabel didn't want AJ Brown
yeah.
traded.
I forgot he did end up getting fired.
Yeah, because like everyone points back to the quote of Mike Vrabel saying, "As long as I'm the coach of this team, AJ Brown will be on this team," and they're like, "Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about." It's like John Robinson literally got fired the next day after AJ Brown went off. Mike Vrabel said the pay him, not the trading. To Mike Vrabel, I think a lot of people weirdly hate on Mike Vrabel as a coach, but like he's a good head coach in my opinion. Like
People
he's
hate
definitely got
He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
he's definitely got. Well, it's because of like his like time management stuff can be a little ass at times, but it's like as far as like getting your guys to believe in you and getting the boys fired up, he's good at that. Like he's like your motivator. He's like
Everybody that talks about him or that's like played for him, like talk about how prepared they are going into the week. And I don't hear many people talk about the coaches like that. So he definitely does always have his guys ready to play. Now I don't know what happened with the aerospace engineer Josh Dobbs throwing the check down on fourth
Right.
down, but we'll hold it against him.
right.
That was all I was praying for for our playoff game. I was like, I swear to God, if Tyler Huntley throws a fucking check down right here, I will lose my shit.
Dude, going back to that game, I mean, we talked about it. Me and Jake talked about it as well. like that play where Tyler, he like fumbled the ball or whatever, and somehow still got the first down on like 4th and 12 or whatever. I'm like, dude, how
Yeah.
the fuck this guy managed to pull this off?
Shit was fucking insane. He was. That's the thing. Apart from that dumbass sneak, he played a pretty good game. Like for a backup QB in a playoff game, like you can't really ask for much
Well,
more.
he's a Pro
But
Bowler, so let's put some respect on his
at
name.
facts, Pro Bowl Tyler Huntley, and he was cooking. He was cooking in the Pro Bowl. But yeah, that shit hurt it. The thing that like I hated the most is like I didn't watch the game, but like I live so close to the stadium that like the play hasn't happened yet, but I just hear like the stadium erupt and I hear fireworks, and I'm like, huh, that's funny. We're supposed to score. That wouldn't happen. And then the play happens, and I'm like, oh, so this is what the fuck those bitches were cheering about.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're literally right there by the stadium, so you hear that shit before the.
Bro, I try so hard not to care because like going into the game, I'm like, oh, Lamar's not playing. Like, we shouldn't win. Like, they'll probably bust our ass, like whatever. And then for it to be that close,
Right.
that shit still hurt it. That shit hurt it.
Yeah, dude, that that play was a spiritual experience.
Yes, it was.
I'm just glad it was Hubbard and not Trey Hendricks.
Fuck you, dude.
No, tell Trey Hendricks to grow the fuck up and get some gloves. Just get some gloves. Maybe some finger tape. Maybe does he tape his fingers at least? Like,
Nah, bro. You gotta get the long sleeves with the tape on the wrist, dog. That's all you
bro,
need.
it looks like somebody's dad out there playing football. The long sleeve, no drip whatsoever.
Same Hubbard's out there in the brace.
Facts, the JJ Watt brace.
Right.
I'm like, fuck, bro, just one glove at least. Just something. He might as well have like the fucking Pee Wee molded cleats. Like, come on,
Jesus. Shit. Well, while we got Nick on here too, I'll ask. NBA season's about to wrap up. Where do you think Miami's going to end up finishing, or how the season's going to look these last?
Well, we're starting to enter that time where Jimmy Butler turns into his father that doesn't own him, Michael Jordan, and so I think we land just outside the play-in. I think we're just outside the play-in, and
so
depending on who we draw, is that the 5?
What, the 6 seed? Yeah, 6 seed.
Yeah, I know. We're playing Memphis right now with no dry wig, so we should win this game. We should win, you know. But yeah, I think we just missed the play-in. Which honestly, I don't mind if we make the play-in. It is what it is. But the team is just so fucking frustrating, bro. Like we went from being one of the best 3-point shooting teams to literally the worst 3-point shooting team without losing anybody. We lost fucking PJ Tucker. That's it. He only takes 2 a game. So granted, he's gonna hit that one from the corner. But
so yeah, you guys are at the 7. Or I'm looking at the same. You guys at that 7.
So you're chasing the Nets, so it is what there's.
Hey, free Cam Thomas.
There's what 2.5 games between.
Yeah, there's 2.5.
Getting out of the play-in and staying in the play-in.
You got that 12 more to play.
I like how Orlando went on a little bit of a streak there, and now they're like, all right, we're gotta start tanking again.
Just had to keep the fans engaged.
Well,
Right.
Everyone got healthy, and then all of a sudden, for like a month, we look like a basketball team, and then we can't.
At least you had a month.
I mean, I knew not. I
pretty
mean,
good here
I
since
knew
the
nothing
deadline.
was probably going to happen of it, but
Right.
it's okay. I
Well,
mean, next year is my all-in year for the most part because we'll have Chicago's pick and our pick. So like this first round draft should be something good, unless Chicago somehow gets a top 4 pick, and then I'm gonna fucking break everything in my house. But that's a whole different story.
While we're on it, Lakers are actually looking like an NBA team. Malik Beasley went off. D'Lo.
Yeah, bro.
D'Lo's
Jesus
cooking.
Christ. Yeah, they're not cooking right now though.
I think Malik Beasley had like 7 threes in the first half the other day.
Yeah, he went 7 for 10 in the first half.
Yeah. The one game I don't bet on his threes, he goes off.
Yeah, right.
So you're welcome. Oh god, yeah, I just checked the score. I'm on the NBA. Damn.
Yeah.
The West is just fucking wild with the way the teams are separated.
Yeah, it's
the 10 seed and the 4 seed being 3 games apart.
I just don't understand the logic of I mean I understand the logic, but resting Anthony Davis when you're in crunch time, like, you gotta win fucking games.
Right.
But at the same time, yeah, it's pretty realistic that you're gonna be in a play-in game now.
Well, I mean, it's Anthony Davis, so
And Anthony Davis is very fragile. So
every time you put him on the court, it's a risk.
Exactly. So they want to
Dude.
limit the risk as much as possible. But my God, man, like
Right.
you have a chance to not be in the play-in.
Right. Nah, I think to your point, I think you guys will get in the play, and I think we can rest him against the Rockets, and we should still be able to win. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not
It's
looking.
not-
Yeah,
it's
still
not
early.
looking good.
Still early though at this
Yeah.
point of the recording. But I mean, you rest him against the Rockets, and then hopefully you can pull that one out, and then you start going the stretch. I will say, anytime I bet on Anthony Davis props, it's not him getting to them. I sweat. It's him staying healthy for the full game. Is what I sweat.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a 7-footer crash the ground so many fucking times.
He's not a cat, I can say that, where he just lands on his feet every time.
And the thing is like if he could have a whole season where he would be an MVP finalist.
Oh,
He'd
yeah.
be in the MVP discussion easily.
Who is your MVP?
My MVP?
Yeah. Anybody's MVP.
It's campaign. Ever since he's came back, the bench unit is back to scoring. No, in all seriousness, Giannis, the Bucks have the best record in the NBA, and Giannis's numbers are better than any of his MVP seasons. I think it should. It's probably Giannis. Jokic. So Jokic this is the best year Jokic to have it. Like, what was it? His first one, he shouldn't have won over Embiid, in my opinion. This year, like, you can make the case that Jokic should win it, but he should not.
It's racist.
Your Kendrick Perkins does not agree with you, Brad.
Yeah, he should not win it. Fucking Nikola Jokic winning it 3 straight times in a row. When anytime in crunch time on defense, you got to take him off the court. He's a fucking traffic cone.
That was my argument with fucking Rudy Gobert. All his fucking
DPOYs.
Years.
The thing is, like, it's a regular season award, but I definitely get that. I will say, Jake, I want you guys to get the bad because you guys would probably sweep the Nuggets, and it would give me so much fucking happiness.
So that's the thing, man. When it comes to the Lakers, even like if the whole team is healthy,
Mm-hmm.
it is so goddamn hard to beat LeBron in a 7-game series. It's almost it's damn near impossible. I mean, even when the Suns were number 1 and the Lakers were the last seed, like, they still almost fucking beat the Suns. If it wasn't for was it Anthony Davis that got hurt? Yeah, Anthony Davis got hurt.
This man AD kicked Jay Crowder in the dick, and Jay Crowder got the foul call. I've never been so perplexed in my life.
I mean, shit, that was like last night with was it Torrey Craig?
Yeah,
Torrey Craig and
fucking Giannis elbowed Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig's tooth is on the court. And Torrey Craig gets the foul. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I really want the Lakers to the 8 seed because I could honestly see the Lakers beating the Nuggets, and the Nuggets losing in the first round would fulfill my agenda.
It really sounds like you just want them to beat the Nuggets for you.
Yes, please.
Do his lightweight. Do his bidding.
Exactly. Listen,
Freight train's gonna run through every goddamn team in the West. Don't even worry about it.
I think I said it a month ago that the Nuggets have a better chance of losing in the first round than they do a title. So for my agenda to be fulfilled, I need you guys to get the 8 seed and sweep them.
So with Sacramento having their best year in recent memory, where are they in? What's their season looking like?
They're at what I'm looking at the same. They're at the 3 seed right now. They're literally just a game behind the Grizzlies. I said that we would get to the 2 seed, but obviously with KD, having KD out, I don't think that's going to happen. I would like to see Sacramento play the Warriors in the first round because I think the Kings could beat the Warriors. And I just think that'd be a fun and exciting series just overall as well. I can see the Kings-Warriors series going 7 games.
Is OKC, where are they at right now? They're not
OKC
playing, are they?
OKC has the 8 seed right now. They're at the 8.
they're like a crazy situation because they're so young but so good, and they're
Yeah,
only going to get better when Chet
and
comes back.
the front office wants them to tank, but the coaching staff is very underrated, and the players are so good that it's just not going to happen.
Facts, yeah, you gotta get that one up. Buddy.
I would like to see OKC get in the playoffs. I think it'd be cool. Finally see Shea back in the playoffs, but back in the playoffs as a star player instead of a role player.
I'm a Josh Giddey fan. Let's go.
Hey, he got a triple-double last night. Shout out Josh Giddey.
Nice. I was
He's
wondering
my-
if he got it. I saw he got the bucket. So
Yeah,
I'm thinking for 10, but I don't know if he got the
it was
triple-double or
plus
not.
900, and then I threw on Isaiah Joe 3 and Mikal Bridges 3 to get plus 1100.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, I would like to see
I
OKC
still
get
wish
in.
Orlando traded up for De'Aaron Fox. God, everything in my. But instead, we have a guy that's played like 20 basketball games in 6 years.
Hey, you respect the New York Times bestseller, all right?
That's the thing. It'd be
Oh.
one thing if he was out the league and just needed to get the bag. It's like, bro, you're still getting paid. You could have waited some years.
You could have waited some years.
Well,
would
now
like
that
to
now
see
that
those
he's not going to play till next year, I mean, shit, we've got time for Why Stand Part 2.
I'll give you some
Future
draft
Myers
picks
winner.
for him.
You can have him. He ain't going to play.
Hey, well, when he does play, he's,
What, for 3 games?
that's all I need him, okay? Don't show up till April when the fucking games matter, okay?
He's built for a playoff run.
He is. Do some nasty agenda pushing in this offseason, all right?
He fucking fell apart in the bubble. That's when it all started.
Hey, bro, he was carrying too much of a load. He had the whole city on his back.
I just want to know how
He did.
Man comes back for like 3 games and they're like, load management, and then it turns into he's gone. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, man.
I gotta know.
Same with like Lonzo too. Like having his third surgery within a year or something crazy like that. Like the doctors don't know why his knee is not healed.
We're just
Like,
all being,
That's the
we're
thing.
just being
That just
lied
sounds
to.
like a mental thing to me at this point.
I think doctors are betting on sports. We always talk about the refs betting, but I think the doctors gotta be in on it.
Like it's crazy. Like I know let me pull this. The Bulls are 30, 31 and 36. But like if they have Lonzo, they're at the very worst. They're 500 because some of the games they've lost is because they haven't had someone out there to kind of like steady the ship, or they've lacked on the defensive side of the ball. Where if you have Lonzo, you're
Hey, bro, they just got Pat Bev.
Fuck him.
Hey, bro, he takes every team he's on to the playoffs.
He's a bitch.
Hey, don't talk about Orlando Magic Pat Bev like that.
This man was
You
getting
say
cooked.
that?
This man was getting cooked by Book in the playoffs and fucking just decides to headbutt him to break his nose to slow him down. Fucking.
Hey, bro, by any means necessary.
Yeah, and they still got that ass beat, so I don't know.
That's how I be with Bobo. I say Bobo's a Heat legend. We technically drafted him.
Hey, that's fine.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. You were hyped and then just instantly sent him to Denver.
Bro, that shit was funny as fuck.
I just remember that everyone, as he was following the draft, every fan base was tweeting out, "Get Bobo, get Bobo."
Well, Bobo is him.
How do y'all
That's
feel
all
about
I'm saying.
Victor Wembanyama? Are y'all on the train?
Yeah, 7 foot can handle like that, move like that.
I mean, I'll take him, but we got Bobo, so it's kind of same player. Do you need 2 of them? Questionable.
The only thing is his 3-point shot. I know his percentages are super low, but also I know people hate on Luka for saying it, but he's correct that it's easier to score in the NBA than any other league. So his percentages could definitely go up. But yeah, I'm definitely on the Wemby train.
I think Screw Henderson's going to be better, but
fuck him.
I think he's going to be better.
Anyone that goes to overtime elite or straight to the G League or to like the G League at night, I'm cheering for your downfall.
That is lucky. My thing now with NIL is like you're gonna get bread. You'll probably get serious bread, no matter depending on what school you go to. So it's like just go to college, bro. Have fun.
And like too, if you like the 3 most watched college basketball games this year were both Duke UNC games and then Duke and Virginia. So it's like if you want exposure and NIL, you can get that both in Durham, North Carolina. So why are we going to the G League? You're on Twitch, okay? Let's calm it down.
I will say though, I used to love college basketball growing up, but as I got older, I didn't realize how like bad some of the basketball is.
Oh, it's awful, and I love it
Bro,
for
how
it.
many teams like I was so tired of just watching pass screen away, pass screen away, pass
Yeah.
screen away. 5 6
It
on the clock.
it
Ugh.
so my thing is I like college sports more than I do like professional sports. But just because like it's like the environment and everything is like why I just like it
Like,
more. And
it
there's
just
just
means more. Like you
right.
can feel the
There's
passion.
something about it. Like there's definitely a certain demographic that says that for certain reasons. I'm not part of the demographic. um,
Oh
but
god.
yeah, the old whites, a specific type of old white, as Pat McAfee would say. Um, but I enjoy college basketball more than the NBA, even though the NBA product is by far superior. But college basketball is so awful at times that it is like the worst thing that you can watch, but it is so enjoyable at the same time. Like just watching a bunch of kids miss wide open shots and layups just over and over and over again is the funniest shit.
Bro. That's what I say about college football. Like bad college football is amazing. Bad NFL football fucking sucks.
Yep.
Like those fucking the Denver Broncos games. Those
Yeah.
were terrible.
Horrible to watch.
Those were terrible to watch. But you tell me, that 7 overtime game a couple years ago with LSU Texas A&M, that's not good football. That's terrible football. But like it's fun. Keep it going. We love that. But
Fucking Iowa games this past year, they couldn't score, but you were mesmerized because like they're literally winning because of special teams and their defense.
facts. It was perplexing for sure.
Like they went to what, double overtime against a Division II school. Like where else are you getting this? like the product in professional sports is by far superior. Don't get me wrong, but like there's just something about college sports. It's like there's just something about it. And now with like what we're doing, what they're doing, like conference alignment and everything, they're like trying to like professionalize it, and it's just like, why the fuck are we?
Facts. I don't feel like they need to touch it. Like I get some teams like the American teams moving to the Big 12. I'm kind of okay with that. Like the American's only going to be what it's going to be.
Right.
So I get why you want to move, but like everybody doesn't need to just abandon conferences and just
Right. Like
only play big schools. It's just if we're only going to care about the big matchups, then why does anybody else even need to have a team?
right. Like to your point, like the what is it? BYU, UCF, Houston, and UC going to the Big 12, and then the AAC can just pull up schools from like Division II that are wanting to make the jump, or get schools from other lower conferences. Those schools can schools. So there's always schools coming up from one.
Right.
And like one of my like things that obviously I'm very like, yeah, you got to keep pushing forward. But like one of the things that I'm very traditional on is conferences should be geographically based. Like why the fuck are USC and Rutgers conference now?
Yeah. No,
Why would West Coast teams join the Big Ten when the Big Ten historically has been this literal area of the United States, and you're just talking about adding all these? Well, no shit, it's about money.
Right.
But now, like, I mean, from a team
The product
dynamic,
is just gonna
now
be so
every
bad,
other
though,
week they
like-
gotta fly to the West Coast. Like, it's just
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
just dumb.
Like we're on this topic. I don't think we've discussed this, or maybe we have, but Nick here, we can discuss it. Like with most conferences going to like the pod system, like with the ACC, I know for Duke and it's for football. Like Duke's 3 permanent opponents are UNC, NC State, and Wake Forest, and then you rotate and then you have a rotating schedule of the 6 other members. Like, do you guys like that? More than
I
so
do and
just
I
playing the same
don't
conference
because
teams?
like
'Cause I like it
there's
more.
a few teams that are getting like easy pods though. Like in our pod, we got to play Clemson. I'm pretty sure Miami's in ours, and then is it Wake? There's another solid team in our pod, so we got to play them consistently. But then there's somebody else in the ACC like they don't really play anybody. But granted, if they went out, like
Right. Like Duke's football schedule this year is ass. Like in terms of like the strength, like it is ridiculously hard. Like we literally play Clemson, Florida State, we play our pod. Like we literally play all the top schools in the ACC.
with the SEC, did they go to the pods or they still their
Who was it?
sides? The SEC, did they go to pods?
Yeah, they're going to pods. I think starting in 2024 when Texas and OU get in there.
That's what makes me
but-
mad. Like there's a real possibility Georgia repeats just because their schedule is so fucking easy. Like their
Yeah.
out of conference schedule is so easy, but like they're not gonna get penalized for that. Like
one of the reports was I think Bama's pod was going to be LSU. Who was it? LSU, Auburn, and Tennessee was going to be Alabama's pod.
that'd be
That's-
interesting.
I was say that's a pretty tough pod. I know you're going to say something about like the pod system, Jake. Like, do you like it more than like your traditional like playing just people on your side of the conference?
So I don't know, because I mean, there's always. I guess it's never really. I don't know how much of a rivalry it really was, but I
feel
mean,
like,
I know
feel like the
one
Big
of
Ten is
Michigan's
kind
big.
of weird because, at least in football, it's literally the East. It is the East
Right.
when
Yeah.
it comes to football. Like the West,
I don't think they need the
No
pod system. I
offense, but
think
they
they
just
just need to
don't-
rearrange both sides of it. You know what I
I'd
mean?
agree with that.
because
I don't
in
think
my
without
head,
Big Ten needs it.
in my head, if I'm thinking of a Big Ten pod of the matchups that people want to see, and I think the ones that people look forward to every year, you're putting Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, and Michigan State in the same pod, and honestly, the rest doesn't fucking matter.
No.
So I'll
that's it.
say this,
Because
like,
those 4 teams playing every year are what makes the Big Ten games.
right. So like your
So-
pod's going to be your 3 teams. So like I think for Ohio State, it would probably be Michigan. It would Michigan State, Penn State would make the most sense.
Yeah,
But it's like if you're bringing USC into the Big Ten, you're going to want Ohio State and USC to play every year because there's no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
for
so I
USC.
think Michigan, like they'll play every year. They'll play.
Yeah, of course.
They'll play Ohio State, Michigan State, and I think their third was it Penn State or was it?
I'm looking it up to see if.
Oh, I
I don't
remember
think
seeing it.
I don't think the Big Ten has discussed anything with the pod situation yet because
I remember
Yeah.
seeing it in
they're
Michigan.
still solidifying what like West Coast teams are actually.
Gotcha.
Right.
So just from going
Because I think what UCLA and USC are like almost for sure, right? But then I know
yeah,
at
they'll be
one
in a
point
pod
there was
together,
talks
they
about
have to be.
like Washington and Oregon.
Yeah, I
as
don't
far
think
as
I don't know
coming,
if
yeah.
But I don't
I don't
think
know if
that's
it's been
happening
implemented yet. I think they were saying though Michigan would play obviously Ohio State and Michigan State, and I don't remember who the third was every year. They wouldn't be playing Minnesota.
Indiana maybe.
That's what I was thinking. I think it was.
I was just trying
it
to
was
think
either-
of someone that's like in the area.
Yeah.
Like in the...
I was thinking it's either Indiana or
It's not
Penn State.
Northwestern, is it?
No,
Shit,
I think
whoever
it was
gets
either Indiana or
Northwestern,
Penn
congrats.
State.
Purdue maybe.
No,
I was gonna say.
I know,
gotcha.
and I remember seeing because someone on Michigan was comparing Ohio State's to Michigan's.
like
And Ohio State would obviously play Michigan, Penn State, and I don't remember who their third one was either.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like the pod system because you're playing everyone in your through a 2-year period. You will play every conference.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
like it.
I
Because
mean,
like,
I think they would do USC if like the third team in that situation.
like you would
Ohio
have
State
to because
wise.
like, but it's also like if you're bringing USC in, you want them to play Ohio State
Yeah.
and Michigan now.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
Michigan back to
At least one of them each year.
And then like I'm
Right.
curious to see what will like
that's literally ratings. Like that is literally that's money. That is literally
Yeah.
printed
because
money.
I mean if Luke
Right.
Fickle brings Wisconsin like back to life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
we haven't-
everyone's gonna want to
Potentially.
watch them play.
Well, no, they
big
have-
teams.
I would say I think Luke Fickle's going to kill it at Wisconsin.
Yeah.
think
Well,
he
I
would
know
do.
that when they talked about it, USC would join the West, so he would be against.
Right.
I mean, given what the pod situation looks like,
I know they said there's talks
USC,
to the
so
like just from that article I was just really quick scanning that they said the Big Ten could either go to like a pod system or just redo the divisions.
I think they just need to redo the divisions.
I
Just
just think
keep the
Matt Rule
teams
does
that
in
are tr-
Nebraska.
Matt Rule in Nebraska, he's going to kill it in Nebraska. His offense fits college, and with him getting Jeff Sims, Georgia Tech's old quarterback, you can literally just. Nebraska's probably going to be a bowl team this year, depending what their
Oh,
over under is. I might take the over.
Facts,
So
especially
Jake,
on
would
the
your
fan.
would your idea be to almost keep them the same but just strip Ohio State? Is that what you want to do? I mean,
You
if
mean shift them to the other
if
side?
USC went to the West, adding like switching Ohio State and somebody else from the West could literally like solve that entire situation. But it
See, I don't
depends on the
know
way
though.
they want
I
to do it.
just
Because like I mean, you play like we still play West teams, so of course Michigan would play
right.
Ohio State every year. But would you put it at the? Would you be willing to put that at the end of the year, playing like? Because at least Michigan State's schedule has always been any teams we play from the West are at like the beginning of conference play. We don't
Right.
schedule them at the end. So if you pushed Ohio State and Michigan apart, are you still going to schedule that game?
That's
Yeah,
why I don't
That
think.
at the end of the
that
year.
game would still be at the end of the year.
Yeah, I feel like they
Yeah,
have
that's
to.
why I'm saying like I don't think you can put Ohio State on the other side just because the Michigan Ohio State like that's the rivalry. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
you're not fucking changing that.
That
That's
was the
like the
most-
one thing you're
I
not
th-
fucking changing.
I think outside of like postseason game, just regular season games, I think the Ohio State game for each of the last 2 seasons, not like just regular season, not counting the national championship and stuff. That game's always going to be the last weekend of
Oh,
the college football
yeah.
season.
And if it ever changed, I would be pissed off.
Yeah, like
I feel like it should be first, only because the game means so much that you could both be great teams, and somebody's going to get skipped off just because they're not going to play in their conference championship game. When if you realign the conferences to they're not on the same side, one team can lose at the start of the season, win
Yeah.
out the rest of the season, and then get to play again. I would love to see that rematch every year.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I really like the idea of winner fucking takes all at the
Yeah.
end of the season. Like we
That's
both
good.
had our seasons.
You have
fucking
been winning recently, so you probably will.
yeah, right. yeah.
A little bit of bias.
yeah, all right.
Thanks.
See, I would struggle because when I look at the East and the West, I'm like, I've watched these East games every year for
Yep.
so many fucking years. So moving any team doesn't make any sense to me. But like USC kind of being on their lonesome in the West as proposed just seems like odd.
Yeah,
like
like
it.
like USC and not UCLA too. Like their past couple
Yeah.
years with Zach Charbonnet and DTR in the backfield, future Cincinnati Bengal, Zach Charbonnet. Like they've been back to winning games, 8-9 games a year. So obviously UCLA's back, and now they got Dante Moore as the quarterback in this past recruiting class. Like,
I mean, they might rely on like when you get your Ohio State USC matchup or something like that, you're gonna get it in the championship game,
right?
rather than
That's fair.
whenever, because the championship game in the Big Ten has been a wash for
Yeah,
a while.
it's literally whoever's coming
yeah.
out. Yeah, it's literally who's going to be Ohio State or Michigan State's bitch for that night.
Yeah.
Michigan. I don't know about us. It's been a minute.
Said Ohio State. No one cares
Did
about
you not say Michigan State?
No, I
You
said
did say
Ohio
Michigan.
State and Michigan.
You said and
said
Michigan
Ohio-
State.
You said
Yeah.
Michigan State.
Okay, I meant Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah.
You bitch, why you excluding me?
Excuse me?
Because we did get to watch Ohio State whoop Wisconsin
this?
like year after year. That was the classic.
Nah, the
Wow.
craziest Big Ten game to me was that Wisconsin Nebraska game. That shit was insane.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
two running backs
God, I
go
forgot
for
about that,
200
yeah.
yards.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
God, I forgot about that. That really put the that really put the conference back, and they said, "All right, we got to change this shit."
Yep.
That's when
That
they were making.
crazy ass block.
Yep. Fucking just comes across the field and just fucking kills, bro. Oh my god. Is Michigan State making a bowl game this year, Devin, or are you guys just a program?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Fucking Mel
Is
Tucker
Mel-
was the savior. Mel Tucker is no longer the savior. I
He's
don't.
too busy tweeting out
Tucker
NFTs,
got
dude.
his fucking bag and he said I'm done.
Kenneth Walker single-handedly gave this man the bag. And without him, we are fucking garbage. I don't know. I just pay attention to Tom Izzo right now. Ask me in a couple months.
January.
Tom Izzo's out here
February,
breaking
April.
records. Goes with my
Yep.
agenda.
I will say, if anyone's going to break a Coach K record, I am glad it was Tom Izzo.
I love seeing like salty Michigan fans claim that we shouldn't make it Not Jake, but dumbasses on.
Bro, they should not have made it, motherfucker.
And they didn't want to. They didn't want to count last year's tournament. I don't care. We still made it. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Doesn't matter if we lost. We made it. And as we said earlier, reigning Big Ten champs, last people to win it. We'll take it.
I don't want to say I'm glad that Michigan missed it because it sucks that they missed it. But I feel like this is just a good learning opportunity for Juwan Howard and the rest of the team because they're all just a bunch of fucking freshmen anyway.
I think
what happened with them? Because I thought they looked like they were pretty promising. They just fell the fuck off.
Yeah, they were competing against every fucking team. Like Indiana, Purdue, they were competing with all of them. Like they were doing really good. They just couldn't close out the fucking games. Like they would go to overtime or it'd be like the last 2 minutes and they have like a 3-point lead and they just fucking blow it.
And they blow the parlay.
And they blow the fucking parlay.
Sounds all right.
So what'd you say? They're just super. It just comes down to just being young, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Hey, mark my words. They'll be a 2 seed next year.
Oh.
You all right, Brad?
Yeah, no, I just
someone
hear like
behind
it's just, nah, it just sounds like someone's like walking like in my yard.
I did want to ask. This is kind of off the college basketball thing, more than the NBA. John Morant. Now it's 8 games. Is that the right thing?
Yeah, I mean he's been out for how this long now? Give him 8 games.
I do like how it was like 2 or 3 days ago. They're like, yeah, he's in whatever the hell they call it,
the facility or whatever.
Yeah, he's in some
like
he's in some program, and then literally like the next day they're like, so he's doing better. It's literally the amount of times I saw the SpongeBob meme where they locked him up on Free Balloon Day, and then they immediately open it and they're like, all right, you're free.
Hey, bro, it's in the same program. They have a great success rate.
Man said, that wasn't my gun. Whatever you say, man. That doesn't make it better. Saying it's not your gun does not help the situation.
Facts. Arguably makes it a lot worse.
Like, because you stole the gun.
John Morant's kind of a clown.
I think that
I just wish more people just wanted to hoop. Like, listen to Dame talk on Oh Man on the 3.
I ain't listening to it yet. I'm going to tomorrow.
I haven't got through the whole thing, but it's solid. But I just feel like people don't want to just hoop no more.
Yeah.
It's like at all levels, high school, college, probably college, because most of those guys aren't going to the league, so they actually do want to hoop. But NBA players just don't really want to play.
Right. Now, hold on. That just reminded me of Nick's on now that we can have that conversation. I think the problem with basketball, like everyone talks about like load management, but that's just like in these people, like in everyone's mind now. Like if you were just like to just let the guy, like just let people play, like they wouldn't worry about like load management and shit. Like we're in this like basketball like culture now where it's like we have to coddle everyone. And it's just like why?
Yeah, Kobe wouldn't stand for this shit.
Everybody's baby, and then it only matters if you win a championship. So then you're just not gonna play in the regular season because why should you? All you can do is like AD. AD shouldn't play a regular season game at this point. It doesn't matter what they do in the regular season.
Not wrong.
They're going to shit on him if they lose. If he gets hurt, they're going to shit on him. But because they're in the playoffs and they win, he's the savior.
They should put him in a bubble.
Honestly, facts.
Like
drink some fucking milk.
Like it goes back to like like just talking about like just speaking on like Dame or like Zach LaVine and like Bradley Beal, like just guys that are just like pure bucket getters, like, and everyone's like, well, they're not winning a ring this year, and it's like, okay, like great, like.
Facts. Only
still,
one team is. It doesn't discredit what every other team does.
Like since the All-Star break, Zach LaVine's averaging 30 points on 40, 50, 90, and you don't hear no one talking about it.
I need him to suck.
My only thing with Bradley Beal is I can't tell you how many summers I go in convincing myself that this is going to be the year Bradley Beal finally goes to Miami just to see him get another bag. And I'm like, you know what? You keep getting paid. I can't be mad at you.
Yeah.
Facts. He's a bag getter. He's a bag getter.
But if you look at it from the other side too, I mean, the opposite side of like against load management or whatever the softness. Right. I mean, you look at Kobe, motherfucker said, "Fuck your load management," tore his Achilles and was pretty much done after that.
I think too, like it goes
That
back
was,
to like
I'm full. That was Phil Jackson's fault. He can suck my fucking ass.
he it goes back to like Deion Sanders. That's been a couple months back. Like he was on Pat McAfee and was like, everyone talks about how the kids have, and he's like, the kids haven't changed. He goes, the coaches have. Like you guys don't want to coach.
Yeah.
It's like you take it easy on them.
Or the players feel like they don't need to be coached because they're professional basketball players.
But like low
Right.
key, that's the thing though in pro sports. Like if you ain't a good coach, people ain't gonna listen to you. Like every player damn near makes more than you. So
Yeah, exactly.
and they all got kids, like wives and shit at this point. Like you can't
Yeah, they're
you
all
can
adult.
that's why I
Yeah.
hate when college coaches go to the NFL because like bro, like your motivation tactics can work in college because these kids look you don't have anything right now. So
Yeah.
you kind of control a lot for them. But once you get to the NFL, bro, like everybody makes more money than you. We all grown, we all got families. So like you gonna talk to me like you got some sense. And I ain't about to just
Right.
be falling on the sword just because I signed
Like-
this little letter right here. Like
Probably why Beeline got the boot.
Well,
Beeline had some choice words when he got to the NBA.
yeah, facts.
Yeah, it is interesting though, because it's like and it's like too, like Austin Rivers, like on his pod or whatever he said, he's like everyone gets a mixtape now. He's like back, like me, John Wall, and all of us, like we had to earn it, and it's like that's true. Like now you have like third graders have a fucking mixtape, and it's like why should I watch this? These kids can't even get recruited yet. Why do I care?
I think it's just we got so many cameras everywhere. Everybody wants to be the first person to find somebody, so they just put everything out. And it's just, of course, you're gonna hit on a couple, but you're gonna miss on so
Right.
many more. Like, what happened to the one little dude, Jordan Newman, Julian Newman? Yeah, what
fuck
is he
him.
doing?
I honestly couldn't tell you, and I've never wanted someone to fail more.
Facts, I agree. I was not a fan of his. Mikey Williams, what grade is he in? Because I feel like I've been watching him play basketball since I
Yeah,
was in
I feel
high
like
school.
right. No, agreed. I kind of want Mikey Williams to fail too. I think it'd be hilarious. I'm just
It would because it's like
hater.
they've been built up.
That's fine.
You're
Facts.
just an
I
asshole.
swear, some days I wake
Christ.
up and I'm just like, let's hate today.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what?
not-
Today, fuck this guy. I want him to fucking tear his Achilles.
Right. But yeah, no, it's like yeah, like I feel like I've been watching Mikey Williams for fucking ever, dog.
Right. So it's like if he does anything less than win like the Wooden Award, like bro's a bust.
Like he was
Just 'cause
committed
he's
to
been hyped
Syracuse
up so
for a
much.
while. It's like I'm about to look this up now that we're talking about this. Mikey
Yeah,
Williams,
I mean, I don't
24/7.
know. I can't be bothered to follow some kid for like 8 years. Like it's like when they're 11 or 12, they're like, "Oh, this kid's the next guy," and then it's like 5 years later, I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's still in high school." Sick.
So
Right.
apparently he's in the class of 2023. Apparently he's going to Memphis.
Oh, okay.
So now I got to root for Penny to fail. Damn it.
Which is tough because I love watching Memphis play.
Yeah.
Does it say
I got,
what he is in his class right now?
It said he was a 4-star. I didn't look at the actual rating. I've seen that he was a
Okay.
4-star, composite 4-star. Yeah, it's definitely like too like the cameras and everybody like we hear about these kids like so early on. And it's just like we just like yeah back to my like it's like I feel like I've been hearing about Mikey Williams. I was literally in high school.
I mean, like some of them I expect. Like from the second Bronny picked up a basketball,
Jesus
I knew I was gonna hear about him every day for 8
Bronny can actually
years.
hoop though. Like Bronny's actually really good.
Yeah,
That's fine and dandy, but I don't want him shoving down my throat every goddamn
he's going to
day.
Orlando,
you-
bro. He's not
You
going to the
treat that
Lakers.
future Duke Blue Devil with some fucking respect.
I will not.
Jesus.
No, I think he probably ends up going to USC.
You
Which
think
pains
Bronny
me.
does?
Yeah, I always said it was either going to be Duke or Ohio State, but I just got a feeling he'd stay out in Cali.
See,
Jesus fucking
my thought was he would go to Duke
And
with
get his
Coach
milk out
K,
there.
but because that's what LeBron would want.
Yeah.
But I don't know now.
Yeah.
I don't.
To,
I
like,
don't
go-
know
and-
how much LeBron still like fucks with OSU now that he's not in Cleveland. Because like when he played
he
in
was-
Cleveland, he gave them everything. Like
Yeah, I
bro
know- I
showed
know
he's
up,
still rocking
cleats,
football.
like everything.
Yeah, he's still a He's still like their sponsor or
Okay.
whatever. I know like it's a different sport. Like Trevor Lawrence, we heard about ever.
Yeah.
I feel like high school basketball, it just like doesn't matter anymore. And I thought that was like the cool thing for the longest time is most people just played at whatever high school they're at. Like I don't like Luke Kennard, but Luke Kennard didn't leave Franklin. He just kept dropping 50 balls at Franklin,
Right.
and then they get out of the tournament whenever it was time. But it's just like now everybody just sees what little prep high school they can go to and who they can team up with. That's like, bro, just
Sierra Cannons. But
I mean,
just like if you
you
can
just
ball,
see kids
they'll
in
find
school
you.
dropping crazy numbers, and it's like they have to be good, right? Fucking, I want to know what LiAngelo Ball actually averaged in high school because like clearly he ain't make it, but
Leandro,
Bro was still a high
any
school hooper,
video
though,
like LiAngelo is dropping 30 at least
The
a
thing
game.
that's,
Man
like,
was
I
hooping
kn-
in high school.
the thing that's crazy is that Chino Hills starting 500 guys get to the NBA. I know LiAngelo didn't play in a regular season game, but he still got to play in preseason.
Yeah, and if you watch them, LaMelo didn't even cross half court. Man didn't even have to. He
Didn't even
just sat there.
That's like the only time in my life I can remember like, staying up till 2 a.m. just to watch high school.
I will say, as
basketball
much as I
with that
don't
fucking
like
team.
LeVar Ball, the man knew what he was doing to
Hey, he's
get
come
those
into
kids in the
existence. I
spotlight
respect
like
the
he
hell
He's
did.
a marketing genius.
Oh,
Yep.
he absolutely is. The amount of people that watch Chino Hills all because of that.
Like I couldn't
I
tell
remember
you
looking
how
at the game highlights. I was like, I didn't know what the fuck I
Yeah.
was doing, but here I am
literally
watching high school ball.
It's literally midnight and I'm watching fucking 17-year-olds play basketball out in California.
I'm seeing LiAngelo drop 70.
Right. LaMelo just pointing at half court, pulling up.
Yep.
Watching Lonzo just throw full court bounce passes like it was nothing.
And what was the big guy they had down low? I don't remember his.
Double O.
Um,
Double O.
Bro plays
Yeah.
for
the Hawks.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kongwu.
Yeah.
He went to USC.
He was also a beast in high school. They didn't give him credit because he wasn't just chugging threes like everyone else, but
Right. That shit. But
I mean, a lot of this got brought up when the Austin Rivers people were talking about him again, and it was like when you go to mixtapes, like Austin Rivers is like basically the peak of mixtapes. Like
him, John Wall, and Seventh Woods. Or like
Andrew Wiggins had a hard one too.
Andrew Wiggins did have a hard mixtape, but I think Seventh Woods, John Wall, and Austin the top 3 mixtapes ever.
Facts. They're the
Austin or in the one video he looks at the camera and goes, "I'm gonna go off. I think I'm gonna go off today." Like, and then
proceeds to
literally,
go absolutely nuclear.
and then also catches a body that game. That's when I knew he was going to be a Duke legend. And then this guy proceeded to complete a comeback into the buzzer beater against North Carolina in Chapel Hill. So this guy's legacy cemented. Okay? I don't care what he does. Legacy
the
cemented.
tournament didn't matter. Nope, we don't care.
No. Legacy was submitted with that shot.
I mean, I makes sense to me.
Right.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I can't say Michigan State as a basketball rival in the like close to that sense, so I can't.
Damn it, man.
I couldn't point out a game where that would have to happen because like
I was gonna say
Michigan's a
still, like-
rival in every sport, but like
Right.
Michigan State games basketball wise don't look like that big of a rivalry. Like it's not,
Yeah.
it's nothing crazy because
You won't call
it's
Duke and Florida
crazy.
State a rival in basketball, but there are always some good games.
Duke, Florida State
Always
always
some
play.
good
You guys
games.
always play us tough. Like the Zion team. We
So
literally just
you,
basic elevator screen to get Cam wide open.
bro, and the thing is, it's like the fact that like I knew it was coming, and like I tried to talk myself out of even expecting anything less, and it still hurt when it happened.
Yeah, but we were in the break room when that happened.
Bro, so depressed. I was like, we were so fucking close.
Literally just a basic elevator screen. Cam comes off it, curls.
And that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
college basketball can be so shitty sometimes. Because it's like, why does that work?
Right.
Well, does anybody
Also,
have
shout out
anything
to
else?
Cam Reddish for getting free.
Oh, there we go.
yeah. Shout out Cam. Finally out somewhere in Portland. That's actually gonna play him. Happy for my boy.
That was my thing with the Knicks. Was like you went out of your way to trade for him just just from the
not
sit.
playing.
Just that shit pissed me off because
Yep.
he's another one. I want to be so good. He just never gets minutes.
Yeah, that's it is funny because like that Duke team, like everyone loves Zion for obvious reasons, but like my guy on that team was Trey, and my brother's was Cam. Like my brother's first Duke jersey was a Cam Reddish Duke jersey. That and like it is just funny because like when that trade happened, him texting like in our group, like my boy was like popping bottles that my boy that Cam was finally free. And I was like, hey, I get it because I'm happy too. Like I understand it.
As a hater, Cam was my favorite player as well. I was convinced he was going to have a better career than Zion.
Because if you look at everyone back then, like speaking like the mixtapes and everything, like everyone always said Cam was the toughest to guard. Like in high school, like Anthony Edwards even said like Cam, Cam was the toughest dude to go against in high school. And everyone too, like on that Duke team, like everyone, like oh, Cam's having like his shooting splits were bad, and it's just like because the spacing's horrible. He's literally the only shooter on this roster. Like,
thanks.
Like when your other perimeter shooter is RJ Barrett, like I love RJ. He's got his jersey hanging up right there, but like that's an issue.
That RJ Barrett 15 points has let me down more than a couple times. And honestly, I don't even blame him. I blame Tibbs just because like I hate when I see Tibbs sucking on the fourth, just knowing his ass is not going to get back in, even though there's like 6 minutes left in the game.
Yep.
I was like, damn, you just really don't want to win.
My brother be killing me because we betting RJ for like 25 points every other night. I'm just like, hey, if that ever hits for you, congratulations. And the one night it did hit, but the parlay didn't hit. I think it was one against Zach LaVine, like shot atrocious. And like, of course, like the one thing that you're the reason my fucking thing doesn't hit for what was it, a couple grand, I think it was.
Jesus. That's the shit that pisses me off. Like all of my big ones, they always miss by one leg, and it's always the one leg that's supposed to be like the guarantee.
Yep.
That's how it be.
The Knicks got me bad last night. I can't remember if they lost to Charlotte or Houston, one of the two. I was like, bro, you can't do that. You're supposed to be there.
Julius Randle was like 3 of 13 shooting at one point, if I remember correctly. But
I've hit 2 of my daily parlays so far.
There you go.
NBA. I mean, I literally parlay the money line of every game, every night. Only do $5, but first time it hit, it was like 260, and the second time it was damn near 400. So
nice. Covers all the rest.
Keeps me gambling for a while.
No more donations. That's my goal. I just don't want to make no more donations. No more FanDuel donations.
Right. I am like I said, like before we came on, like I've been running up in college baseball and over under spring training parlays.
I'm gonna have to get on the college baseball. I gotta start taking a look.
I got you.
I joined the train, but like all of a sudden I don't want you to start losing and me be the issue.
Right.
I can't be the one taking you down here.
Out of my last 8 college baseball parlays, I've hit 7. And the one that didn't hit is because a certain someone's school that would be below me, ranked 21st in the country, decided to get beat by fucking UCF 15-4.
Yeah. Hey, we're still trying to work out the whole Link Jarrett situation. He's new. We're still figuring it out. Jeez. But no, we'll be straight. We'll be straight. They retired my boy Buster Posey's number. I saw that. That was nice.
Fuck Buster Posey, dude.
FSU legend right there.
Fuck him. I ever see Buster Posey, it's on site.
Why? What's your beef with Buster Posey?
Fucking home run he hit in Game 5 of the
Grand Slam. The Grand Slam that took every bit of hope I had.
Literally, Joey Votto's best chance out of fuck sides to hit a Grand Slam. Go fuck yourself.
Yep, that one moment will make me forever hate the guy. That's it. That is literally it.
Great player. Should be in the MLB Hall of Fame, but we know how.
Facts.
Bitch.
This is why I love sports though, because like there's not many things that you can hate somebody for doing well in. Like you're never gonna hate a doctor because he just won like a Nobel Prize or some shit.
Yeah,
but let a motherfucker beat your
He cured that dude's cancer. Yeah.
Like, bro, like.
I mean, in the last like 15 years, that was literally the most hope I had in a Reds roster. And
Yeah.
That
oh,
was the best Reds team of the 2000s. And
Easily.
this fucking guy busted pros. You have to take Grace with you right now.
and the thing is, like, I was on my way home from school, so like I just got it on the radio, and all I can hear is those fucking words.
Yeah, I was on my way to
I about took
soccer
this
game.
about took the steering wheel and right into a damn tree.
They had the Reds game on the radio because you know how awesome those school buses were that had
Yeah.
like the radios in the
Yeah.
with the speakers on the ceiling of the
Mhm.
buses. We were on our way to an away soccer game and I fucking heard that. And I just looked at my buddy who didn't watch baseball. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I was like, we can't win a damn home game, but we can win over there,
Awesome.
and then we blow this. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally up 2-0 in the series. Just got to win one
Up
out in San
2-0
Fran.
in San Fran. Oh.
Lose both of them out there. Come back to Cincy. And it's like, all right, we're back home. We've already won 2 games. Get one. Anybody got anything else? I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I've been depressed since. I've been depressed since that day.
Let's play Contexto.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Okay. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to do some magic here.
What did we
I'm just gonna add it in. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. I'm just gonna magically add it in over the top because the other thing will have Nick's camera. Find it.
we don't have to play if you
No, I'm just gonna do some magic here.
Okay.
And we're just gonna like stick this. I'm gonna pull it up so that you guys can see it. Just gonna kind of stick this like somewhere
Oh, in the middle.
somewhere in the
Oh, that's
middle.
nice.
And then
That's
I
nice.
will bring this over here so you guys can see it.
Okay.
There you go. All right, Nick.
So the way this will work, when we talk about this on the podcast, it's hard to actually visualize what you're seeing. But every day there's a new word, so kind of like Wordle. But this one, when you guess a word, it gives you the position that the AI thinks in context away from the actual word it is. So let's say the word was apple. So that would be the number 1, but the word fruit might be like number 2, for example, because that's the closest word to it. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
number
like,
3 might be orange because oranges are fruits or something like that.
yeah. So
Congratulations.
it kind of works like that. What I don't remember what number we got it in last week. We actually did really well.
I thought wasn't it 29?
Yeah, it was 20.
It was
It was in the
29
20s.
and Brad got it, right?
Yeah. What was the
Yeah.
word again?
Bus.
I don't remember.
It was bus.
Bus. That's right.
Yep.
Because the goddamn tractors.
It was bus because we were like 50 away and he got it.
Yeah.
The other 2 were we were like 50. We kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But Brad, I'm just gonna go in order that I see on my monitor. So to go Brad, me, Jake, and then Nick.
What?
Actually,
Will you
nope.
put him
Actually,
last?
no.
What are you
I
putting him
paused
last
it.
for?
I was-
Oh my god.
Before you said anything, I was like, I gotta move Nick to second. I can't put him last. There's gonna be an issue. Jake,
Jesus,
Jake,
Devin.
you're the one that wants to cancel Black History Month. If you really want to get into that, you're the one that said, "Why do we have?"
I didn't want to cancel it. I said it was racist. There's a difference.
Jesus.
Anyways, Brad,
There's a difference.
you'll start this week. We'll go Brad and then Nick and then Jake and then me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because gingers are less unfortunate.
I agree. Anyways, let's go with phone.
Phone.
All right.
26,378. All right. Not even close, Brad. Sorry. So, Nick,
So, like, how does it compile the words? Is this from like words? It's literally just a random ass word.
it's
Yeah.
a random ass word chosen every day.
Okay. Bracket.
Ooh.
Bracket. 22,000. Okay, so we're still a long way away.
Closer than Brad's.
We are closer than Brad. Jake.
Oh, is it me? Let's do Tiger.
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 The word
Well,
gets
now I'm
fuck
the
ass,
worst.
boys.
somehow we get worse. I'm gonna go basic. I'm gonna go with house.
Okay, all right.
2000
Tree.
tree.
Oh god.
Ooh.
About 8,000.
8,000 for tree.
Yep.
Uh,
Still a long way
go
away.
kitchen.
Kitchen.
Oh,
628. Alrighty.
There we go.
What a jump. Food.
I like it.
Ah,
Okay,
let's
125. Is
We're
it
out here
apple? Is
climbing.
the example I gave to Nick the correct answer? Oh, that would have
Oh,
been hilarious.
dang, that would have been awesome.
So we have apple,
Uh.
kitchen, and food are pretty high up. I'm gonna go with
Uh-huh.
woman.
Yeah, misogyny. Misogyny.
Oh, wow.
Aw.
No misogyny for you,
We
bro.
were not rewarded with
Oh,
misogyny.
Let's go smoothie.
Smoothie.
Ooh. Oh.
170. So not as close as food, but a lot closer than
You
apple.
suck.
Jake?
Do yogurt.
Yogurt. Further away than smoothie. So my thinking was it could be a fruit, but apple is so far away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with snack. 74.
I
So
have
closer.
a good guess.
Chips.
497.
fruit
It made
snack?
me do chip.
Fruit snack one
So
word.
Gotcha. What'd you
yeah,
say?
it has to be one word.
Okay. Parfait.
Ooh.
How do you spell that?
I don't know how to spell.
Parfait.
Is that how? Let me look it up on my phone.
F-A or Parfit.
I think it might have like
I
a
don't know.
weird accent on it because it's it's Parfait. Parfait.
Oh.
Ooh, damn.
Pretty far. I feel like parfait would be kind of close to yogurt because it's almost the same damn thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
that's
about,
what I was thinking.
how about Jello?
even further.
Shit.
So snack is close, but chip is far away.
But food, smoothie, and
I'm gonna type in nuts. Okay.
Nice.
Nut.
Snack. Go. Food. So it's got to be a food, but it's also got to be a food that's a snack. Cracker.
Hey, asshole.
Can I get the definition?
Salty.
Cracker. This word doesn't count. What if I type
Crackers.
crackers? Nope.
All right.
It's banned. It's blacklisted.
It is.
All right. You're a racist. You're
All right. Let's go with what, granola? Like a granola bar.
How do you? Hold on. Let me see if I
You
can-
asked me how to spell.
There we go.
Like, we all went to like the same school areas. We're not that good.
That is true. I can tell you out of Middletown, Carlisle, Franklin, and Edgeville, none of them are smart.
Yeah. How far was Chips? Was that really far down there?
About 500 away. So it's pretty. I don't think it's a type of chip.
What's this? Do lunch.
258. So it's in the grain. So
Watch me. I'm gonna guess the word right here. You just watch.
I'll give you $5 if you get it right here without looking
Really?
it up. Don't
Deal.
move your hands. I'm looking at
Hey,
them.
they're staying on my temple. 'Cause I'm thinking real hard.
I'll buy you a beer at a Reds game. That's what I got.
Oh,
for
I
you.
heard
That's on
that,
the
bro.
line.
I'm already gonna. All right.
Whoa! What are you typing in there?
Not the,
Keep your hands in the air, sir.
All right. All right. So, let's see. Lunch, snack, food, smoothie, yogurt. Let's go with shit. I have so much pressure. I really want that beer.
I didn't say what size either, so that will be determined.
I don't give a fuck. It's a beer. Beer's beer.
Facts. Free is free.
Oh, really?
I'm about to put a time limit here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fruit roll up.
It's gotta be one word. I can't type in fruit roll up.
Fuck.
That was a pressured ass answer.
Try margarita.
Could go for one of those right now.
Dang. Yeah. Well, it's
We
not as
waited all
far
that
down as
time
I
for
thought.
that.
So
We waited all that
No.
time for that.
I'm gonna go with cheese. Alrighty,
Whoa.
even closer.
All right.
Oh,
Cheese is
close.
38.
Milk.
607. All right.
I was trying to think of like a dairy product.
do pudding.
174. So still in the ballpark. All right, Jake.
It's not yogurt.
What have you been thinking of? No, it's not yogurt. We've already guessed it. Cheese is the closest thing that we have.
Cheese is the closest thing. Then let's do Cheez-Its. I don't know.
Jesus.
There's a reason I put in cheese because I saw a snack and immediately I said
Yeah.
Cheez-Its, Goldfish.
Yeah. But chips is down further.
Yes.
What's another snack food? Cheese, fruit. Try potato.
45. See, I see cheese and I want to think of some kind of sandwich, but how the hell would smoothie and yogurt be that close?
Try charcuterie board.
Excuse me. Bro, you're just saying shit.
You never heard of a charcuterie board?
No, I have, but I'm not putting that in. I'm going to go with dairy. Okay, so it's not, I don't think it's dairy related. All right, Brad, you're back up. Dairy's 588, so it's
Yeah.
It's just like dairy's so low, but cheese was
Right.
so high.
Let's go with pizza.
oh 3.
Oh.
I know. I think I know what it is.
Well, Brad, you're not gonna get it this week, hopefully. So pizza is 3.
Fuck.
You know what it is?
I think
Are
so.
cheese sticks one word?
I don't think so.
You do mozzarella, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
do mozzarella. Try mozzarella.
I
think it's
misspelled
two
it.
Z's.
Hold
I
on.
think it's 2 Z's.
Oh,
56. See, I was thinking there's no way cheese is
Mm.
that far away, right? I mean, it could be, but. All right, Jake.
Hey, Brad, what are you thinking there, dude? What were you thinking?
Nope.
We have 3 guesses to get it under, or 2 guesses to get it under,
Yep.
3 guesses to tie.
Brad will probably have to save us.
The problem
think
is,
so.
I think I know what it is, but I don't down what it'll be down under.
Hmm.
Like what the actual word would be.
All I can think is like a Lunchable or something.
Oh,
Think
you want me to
Italian
type?
foods, dog.
Like a
You don't even know the
calzone.
answer, Brad. Chill.
oh, that could be a good one.
What'd you say, Jake?
Calzone.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
That could. Oh.
Oh.
Brett says
If it's
Italian
Lunchables, I'm gonna be
food.
pissed.
A
If
lot
it's
of
what
me
I'm
just
thinking
wants
it
to
is.
fucking put tomato, but there's no way that's it. You gotta think about what's on it.
I mean, we already said cheese, and it's not
Yeah,
mozzarella.
it's not
So
cheese or mozzarella, and there's no way
Oh,
it's
wait.
like tomato.
I have a good guess. Maybe not.
I'm just gonna type in pasta. There's no shot that this is it.
That was one. That was my answer. That's what I had in
there
mind.
it is.
Pizza
I mean,
and pasta?
There's no
Yeah,
way you
100%.
thought pasta.
Yeah,
I don't believe
I-
you.
it was. I either had pasta or like Alfredo in mind. I just didn't know.
I had marinara in mind.
I just saw cheese like mozzarella. I don't feel like snack. I mean, I guess you could snack on pasta, but I'm kind of making it a whole meal.
I feel like we all eat a little bit more than probably the average
Right.
person. So,
Yeah.
I struggle to understand how smoothie and pudding are. I mean, I guess it's a type of food, but like, how the
If
hell
you
is
look at the serving sizes, it's probably a snack.
how is
So-
how is calzone further than smoothie and pudding from fucking pasta? I know it's
Who
not
knows?
pasta, but like it's
I do want to
literally
say this though.
bread, sauce, and cheese.
Once I seen pizza was so high, that's why I was saying think Italian foods was because pasta was. Once I seen pizza was so high.
We'll see what the closest words were. I'm curious at what number 2
The
was.
closest one was salad,
Salad makes sense.
oh.
and then soup, bread. I was tempted to say bread, but entree, sauce. Sauce was also one I was thinking of.
I feel like bread, for if it's a food, it's probably one of the closest ones. So I'm just gonna start saying bread right off the rip.
I mean, that's a good guess. Lasagna, ravioli, pesto, macaroni. See, sandwich was there.
I really just want to see where marinara was. Oh, there it is.
Where's it at?
26.
I feel like it should be a lot closer, considering.
You'd fucking think, Devin. You'd fucking think.
Because, like, why is dessert closer to. I don't know. Yeah, some of these are weird, but I don't know.
You can make. I mean, haven't you ever had elf sketty?
No. I know there's, like, dessert pastas, but
It's
don't
terrible.
know.
Don't ever try it.
I just feel like marinara
Almost
being next to
unfortunate
burgers
Friday.
makes no sense.
See, I was going to guess burgers and then I guessed pizza instead.
I'm glad you guessed pizza, because burgers would have. There's no shot I would have got pasta.
Fuck this game, dude. This game makes me feel like a retard.
Good God.
All right. I guess that takes us to Pussy of the Week. You guys got anybody?
Yes, I do actually.
Go ahead.
He's a writer for the app or website called Bro Bible. I
Oh,
lost the
boy.
article, but his name is
Sick.
his name is Garrett Carr. But I read it, and this dude's absolutely
Garrett Carr?
fucking inbred. Garrett with a G.
Okay, his brother.
Yes,
His
yeah. There is relation, and he said
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
allegedly he alleged by me, but he said that the Bengals defense is in shambles after Jesse Bates and Von Bell both left. That the defense is in shambles, and said that what was the word he used? Disintegrated. He said the defense has been completely disintegrated since Von Bell and Jesse Bates left. I said this man is just a fucking shit their pants retard. That's all the best way I could. I don't know how the other way to put it, but
Timmy.
man's wearing a helmet 24/7.
Timmy.
So that's my pussy of the week. Brother of
Yeah,
Derek
okay.
Carr, Garrett Carr.
I don't really have one, but I'm gonna go with what Aaron Rodgers would say. Adam Schefter. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I
still.
think that's a good one. I think that's a good one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still don't. The people. There was some random guy on fucking Twitter I was arguing with. They're like, why is Aaron Rodgers such a douche? And I'm like, do you not pay attention to like what Adam Schefter has said and reported on? The guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But what did you call that guy, Jake?
Oh,
What guy?
The writer.
The writer.
Oh, a shit their pants retard.
Yeah. And he said Adam
Oh my
Schefter doesn't do
God.
anything wrong. I'm like, Dwayne Haskins, the Tom Brady situation, the entire Aaron Rodgers situation last year. I mean, the guy is not. I mean, it's a reporter's job, but he just pulls the gun way early and just hopes for the best.
Sometimes
also-
pulling your gun early can really help.
The tweet, I mean, the text
Also
from
get
Aaron,
That's John Morant.
the text from Aaron Rodgers, hilarious.
Yeah, that was very funny.
The Reds put a meme of it. I already forgot what
Yeah.
they.
Oh, with about the how many retweets for like a free
Yeah,
tickets and shit.
that's what it was.
That shit was funny as
Lose
fuck.
my number. Good try though.
I didn't see that. That's funny though.
Yeah, that guy's pretty dumb, Jake. Go on Bengals Twitter. Just for fucking
Yourself?
literally overreact. No, I am not part of this group for overreacting to everything. Every time a free agent,
Oh, you mean
Gotten worse.
like the fans?
yeah,
I thought you were speaking specifically to the Bengals Twitter account.
no, Bengals
Okay.
Twitter, as in like
Alright.
Bengals fans on Twitter.
I was
Yeah,
like, what the fuck did
Would
they
you,
say?
Would you classify them as shit your pants retards?
yes.
Can we change the pal to?
Yeah,
Uh,
shout out them though. Not shout out them.
Jesus.
They're
shut up, no, shut up.
yeah.
If I had to go, I guess it's kind of that same line. But this week has been very, and I send it to you every time I see it. The amount of people that just get on Twitter and just say whatever is pissing me off. The amount of people that think they know ball and don't, and would just tweet so strong-heartedly. And there's always a few people in the quote retweets or in the thread that's supporting the idiocracy that they tweet. And I'm just
Listen,
like, bro, like I saw. Have you seen the video of the guy say that he could get 10 yards in an NFL game? He could
Yes.
throw for 10 yards. It's like, bro, come on now. Be realistic. You couldn't even make 10 in high school. Like, come on. So yeah, those are my pushes for the week. If I had
Hey,
to, if I had to.
Part of
listen,
me
those are
wants to-
just the Chinese and Russian bots. Don't listen to those.
Part of me wants to put Elon Musk because his Twitter update fucking sucks, but
Twitter update. Yes.
just random
Why am I
stuff.
getting? Why are tweets popping on my timeline of people I don't even?
I love how everybody was so excited for Elon's Twitter, saying, "Oh my God, it's gonna be like the Wild West, like old Twitter again." No,
Yeah.
that motherfucker's making it into like just a business.
I mean, it's
cash
the Wild
cow.
West if I just don't see anything I want to see anymore, and it's just
Right.
good fucking luck. You know,
I was
normally
gonna say, I
something.
don't know what Twitter everybody else is on, but I swear my Twitter's always been crazy. It's always been some unhinged shit on there.
Not
Yeah,
mine.
it's
Whatever
there's
he
not
just
been a
did.
damn
I mean,
yap.
sometimes I see unhinged shit. I always like to say it's normally like Noah's likes, but
Hey, facts. It do be funny because I'll see some shit and instantly, without even looking, I'm like, yeah, Noah had to like that one.
I
don't
don't
just
even
wanna
like
look.
my timeline going through. I don't see anyone's likes anymore. Like that's completely.
If I see
disappeared.
Suns or Bengals, it's probably Brad.
Yep.
If I
Or
see something that's really
recruiting.
alternative, it's Noah. Facts.
I just like scrolling through and seeing Brad like argue with somebody, and because they're
I don't
all
do as much as I
idiots.
used to. But yeah.
Well, not that you
the
argue,
other-
but you're like, look at this
Right.
dumbass.
Going back to the Bengals Twitter, like the other night, kind of got pissed off, and me and my boy Cam on a nice little conversation about these people that are acting like, because there are Bengals fans that are acting like everything. Like there are Bengals fans that think going into the season with Dax Hill and Tyson Anderson are starting that. I'm like, you guys are idiots. That's what me and him were talking about. I was like, those people are dumb. Like, we definitely should sign a vet. Like, I'm in the camp of the front office deserves, what's the word I'm looking for? They deserve like the respect that they've done the last 3 years to kind of just see what they're going to do. But also the people that are like, oh, it's fine if we have Dax Hill and Tyson safety. And like that's idiotic. Give me Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, see, going through, there's this random guy named Travis Wilson. Never fucking heard of him. He wants the entire Packers coaching staff and front office fired. Sure, buddy.
Dude. Bengals fans are so fucking retarded.
Exactly.
I mean,
Thank you.
trust me, the Packers fans are having mental like meltdowns right now.
So
if I
the only
want
reason-
actual opinions, I go to Reddit because it's not just dumbasses. Twitter.
Oh, that's what I'm on.
See,
I just
Packers,
went.
the Packers.
I just
are
went
fine.
into a hole where they were talking about Chris Evans. Like, hey, why don't we just use Chris Evans? And I'm like, oh, thank you. That's my guy. Let's use Chris Evans. I agree 100%. And then people in the comments were saying, "Oh boy, the coping from losing P Ryan has already started." And I was like, "You
See,
fucking idiots!"
I was gonna say the entire everything on the Packers Reddit is literally thank you, Aaron. Everything on Twitter is didn't win another ring, anti-vax,
that's his fault.
this,
That's his fault.
that. there's
It's
a
his
long
fault. The
list
organization traded up for Jordan Love when T Higgins.
Yeah.
of things.
Oh yeah.
Is what it is.
But yeah. Also, Suns fans for freaking out after every loss. That's also very annoying.
Heat fans are kind of in that same boat of just not knowing what they want, bro. It's like at one point they love Bam, then one point they hate Bam. I'm like,
Oh,
anybody
so
on this
Bam's your
team, like,
DeAndre Ayton.
basically.
See, when the Magic lose, I don't mind because none of the fans were expecting the
Well,
win.
that's because you're at the kiddie table, Devin. Let the
But
grown-ups talk.
I love going to the opposing team's Twitter because I like seeing the memes people put.
Oh, yeah.
And every team that loses to the Orlando Magic, their fans are having a mental meltdown. It is hilarious. And I'm just sitting here where's the memes about using the Bowl? That's all I care about.
I do remember those days. I do remember the Suns being that team. The you just lost the Gerald Green memes were nice.
Yep.
The you just lost to Miza Teletovic memes.
Jesus.
Tyler Eulis, yeah, good times. Archie Goodwin.
Hey, bro, Archie Goodwin
He's a bucket.
he had me full. He had me full
He
coming
did
out of
too.
UK. I was like, oh, he's it. He's up next.
When we drafted him, I was happy because I was like, all right, someone that can actually bucket on their own now. And he turned out to be a complete ass, and I'm better than him after a 24-pack deep. Final thoughts. Nick, you're the guest. Go first.
Hey, bro, I'm happy to be
Hey,
here. It was a good
honestly,
time.
Nick, if you want to introduce yourself, because this literally started, you weren't even introduced. It was literally Jake going, "Hey, Nick, what are you drinking?" And then it never got back around to you. You never got to say anything about yourself. Go ahead. Your time is now. It should have been 2 hours ago, but
Yeah,
over
the floor is yours.
I mean, I feel like everything's been said. My name is Nick. I don't know what else the people really need to know. We all used to work together, so.
He's a
I'm
Florida
active in the
State
group
fan if you
chats.
couldn't pick up on that.
yep.
Facts. Florida State diehard, Miami Heat diehard. I don't really root for anything Cincinnati other than FC aggressively anyway. We're Reds. We root for the Reds. Can't root for the Bengals. We're a Ravens fan right now, but like I said previously, if Lamar doesn't get paid, it was nice knowing you're Baltimore while finding a new home.
He's going wherever why can't I think it was Jordan Travis.
Jalen Ramsey. Hey, facts. Don't let us be bad and take Jordan Travis in the first round. Then I'll come back to Baltimore. I love that. We just start over.
Fresh slate.
But yeah, good times. We'll definitely come back. We're gonna check in when
Devin will
UNC
have you
Astros in a Sweet 16.
Right.
Yeah, me and Brad
But
will
I'm on my
probably have
victory
you
lap.
back. Now, Jake's
Yeah,
opinion, I don't know.
If Devin will have you back, he's the producer.
Yeah. Devin's the one that wants to put you last and everything.
Yeah,
At least
think
I'm
we
not the
kinda
one
learned-
trying to get rid of Black History Month.
I didn't say I was trying to get rid of it. I just said it was racist.
He said I didn't, but
Your suggestion was we get rid of it, right? You said it's racist and we should remove it. That is
Honestly, I don't
exactly what you
remember.
said.
I said it
Anyways.
was racist. I said it was racist. I don't remember if I said get rid of it.
No,
or
I
not.
think you
probably
asked
did.
why do we have it or something.
I
You
don't
said
remember.
we shouldn't have it.
I probably
because it's
said all of the
racist.
above. If I'm being honest, I don't know.
Anyways, my final thoughts.
get
Jordan
canceled
Love.
for
It's Jordan Love
everything, so-
season, number 10. Let's go.
You buying a Jordan Love jersey?
It's already on the way.
I like that. Jake?
Opening day is in 15 days.
Go Blue Devils.
Ick.
Boo.
low hanging fruit. Let's make some money. Let's make some money these next couple of weeks. How about that?
Yeah, I hope everyone makes good money on this tournament.
Well, if Duke wins the tournament, I'll win $625.
And if they don't,
I will be out of $625.
How much did you bet? Is my question.
25.
It's fair.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad
You know what?
donation.
Just
I hope everybody robs the big companies blind. That's what I hope.
I like where your head's at.
right
Yeah.
now, I'm gonna go put 25 on my team, Brad. That's how much you've convinced me. This is
Oh!
this
Oh,
is a
Michigan State
terrible
35
decision. Do
top,
not put
baby.
$25
Nah,
on
let's
your
do it.
team.
That's
Do
a
it.
Big
Go ahead
Ten
and write
team.
it
Don't
off.
do it.
Have you
It's a
used your
Big
taxes
Ten
yet? Go
team.
ahead and write it off.
I'm
Yeah.
doing it. I don't care. Jake, go. What's how much would you win? Go bet on the NIT or something. Whatever the fuck losers do. I don't know.
Maybe I will.
Enjoy it. You'll
Mich-
probably make
At
it
least
further.
my-
favorite.
You'll probably
maybe
make it
win-
further in the NIT than we make it in the tournament.
That's what I
but-
say. At least the likelihood of us winning the NIT and you winning the actual dance is a lot better.
Who's the last person to win it?
Yeah, 23 years ago. Let's calm it down.
Don't care.
That's
We
a long
would have
ass
won it
time,
in
bro.
2015 if
is.
it wasn't for you.
That is a long ass time.
I'll win
dude.
$1,600 if this happens.
There you go.
all
You
in.
really putting 25 on it?
I did.
Hey, how many times have you made it to the championship since 2000?
Does making it count all of a sudden?
Well, yeah, because we haven't won it since 2000, so I'm just throwing that out there.
The last time you guys went far was like the easiest road ever.
Oh, don't even
We all
give
know
me that bullshit.
We all know that. Who did you play? Who did you play that year? Go ahead, list the teams. I will
Let's see,
wait.
Loyola, Chicago.
Okay, let's back up.
Oh damn! Arizona State going crazy right now.
I'm gonna hold that on you.
Hey, we didn't get to pick who we were playing, all right? We just showed up and balled out when we were supposed to. Then we beat the most overpowered, or lost to the most overpowered Villanova team I've ever fucking seen in my entire life.
Was that was a Jordan Poole team, right? Or am I misremembering?
Bro, that was the Duncan Robinson team.
Duncan.
Yeah, with was that? It was Mo
Mo?
Wagner.
Yeah.
Mo,
Mo
yeah, it's
Wagner.
Mo.
Yeah.
Hey, at least
that
you
was
know
18, right? Yeah,
18.
19, something like that.
Whatever.
It was
I was
Hey.
still at Nike.
Yeah.
Just remember, everyone, and this will be the last thing said on this. Just remember, the last time Michigan State was the heavy favorite, they lost a 15 seed mid Tennessee State. Shout out
I don't
Denzel
want.
Valentine.
Yeah, and you guys don't lose lose to the 15 seed either. All right, shut the fuck
Listen,
up. Didn't ask.
Listen, it don't matter. The Lehigh game was bad, but it turns out we lost.
Okay,
to the
let's
better
talk about the
players.
Zion
Jaden
game.
McCollum
You
wasn't
with
on
that
team.
roster, what happened?
Made to the what the okay.
Yeah, what
Okay.
happened?
Listen,
The most stacked roster.
I don't know about that. That roster construction on that team was awful. We had one shooter.
And I mean, you said some things about Cassius Winston too, but
Hey, Cassius
what
was a dog.
happened?
You know, RJ Barrett said it's me time instead of giving the ball to number 1. Okay, that's what happened.
He made a money decision.
Exactly.
He had to secure the draft stock.
He said, "I got to get ready for the draft. We're losing this game.
All right,
Zion, you are not touching the ball."
moral of the story: bet on Florida State this March. Good luck.
Opening days